What's going on, friends? It's Anton Daniels, and I gotta have a conversation with you guys about Teach Henley because you see how the sun is hitting me. This is no finesse, no makeup, no filters, no none of that. This is 100% Teach Henley. I use it in the morning as soon as I get up, right after I pray and brush my teeth, jump in the shower, and I'm hitting the streets because you never get a second chance to make a first impression. So even though they're giving you 40% off your first order, 20% off for life, even though you may get a free gift, forget all that, right? Because we would do this even if it was full price because it's worth that much. I'm in the streets, I'm kicking it with people, and I see Dusties everywhere. You don't want to be them. You want to separate yourself. And the way that you separate yourself is self-care. Ladies get it for the fellas. Fellas don't wait for the ladies to get it for you. I'm about to hit the streets right now, and I'm feeling confident. I'm feeling great. I mean, I already got confidence, but to have that extra boost of confidence, knowing that you've taken care of yourself and you set yourself apart from all of the rest of the sheep that's walking around making bad decisions on a daily basis. And it's reflected in their actions. It's reflected in the products that they use. It's reflected in the people that they follow. And so if you're trying to level up, if you're trying to make sure that you look good, they're going to send you the pack. They're going to give you all of the instructions on how you're supposed to use it. Then make sure you get your Teach Henley. Again, 40% off your first order, 20% off for life. Get your free gift. Make sure you tap in with your boy Anton Daniels because Unc is never going to lead you wrong. I would never have you use a product that I don't use myself. Again, they've been rocking with me for a long time. Make sure you get your Teach Henley. I love you. I appreciate you. I'm going to holler at you guys later. What's going on is Anton from antondaniels.com. I appreciate you guys for continuing to rock with us. Thank you for tuning in for another edition of After Hours. I got my girl Molly. I got my dog Slimmy. And I got the undisputed Q Diddy in the building from an undisclosed location. What is going on, y'all?
We in
Everybody.
we in Portland, Maine.
Portland, Maine.
Mm-hmm.
I think I've never been to Portland, Maine.
Yeah.
Portland, Maine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where that's at.
Northeast, the northeast that you can get.
I'm trying to think of where the city is. That specific city. I don't think I ever heard of that city before.
Yeah.
What's in Portland, Maine?
Nothing, just hanging out. Fresh seafood.
All right. I ain't never been to Maine. I might have to visit there one day. Huh. What's up, Slimmy? What's up, Molly? How y'all feel?
I'm good. I'm good.
I'm doing good.
Glad I was somewhat on time.
Yeah. See, that's how I do it. I say in the group chat 10 o'clock, and then I set it for 10:10, expecting for y'all to be here at 10:15. Well, I tell them because I'll just push it up another 15 minutes. Like if I tell them and then they start coming in at 10:10, then I'll say, "Hey, y'all, we got to be here at 9:45," and then we'll still start at the same time. Honestly, though, y'all are the best group of people that I've ever worked with. Because I don't know, man. I think that it's much easier to work with people if it's organic instead of trying to find people. I stopped after I left that last network. I stopped focusing on trying to find people, and I just started rocking with people that I just organically met in real life or somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's much easier to work with people. You don't have no problems. Everybody chill. Everybody actually cool and get along. So it's just better. It's so much better. But then that also requires for you to kind of be involved and active and seeing what's going on. So what else is new? What am I missing? Oh, I got a question for y'all before we get started with the show. Give me 3 of your favorite movies. Now,
Takers is number one.
Takers is one of your favorite movies?
Hell yeah.
You're talking about the black version of Ocean's 11?
Yup, Takers with T.I.
Takers?
Yup.
I know one of Rita's favorite movies. One of Rita's favorite movies is
what is it? ATL? What's the name of that movie you was watching?
Man, I had somebody. They gave me the black movie test today, and they thought I wasn't gonna pass it, and I seen all them hoes but one.
Oh, Rita's favorite movie is Love and Basketball. That's all women's favorite movie.
Yeah, I ain't fucking with it.
Slimmy, give me 3 movies. 3 of your favorite movies.
Dark Knight, easy. I would say Tenet.
Tenet?
Yep, Tenet.
I gotta rewatch that shit. That shit was too deep.
That shit is amazing, man.
That junk was too deep. I gotta rewatch it.
Yeah, watch that joint again. And I would say, it's so many, man. So it's hard to narrow down.
That's why I said just give me 3.
Yeah. So I'll give you a different
3 of your favorite movies, not 3 of your greatest all.
I'll add another one. Higher Learning. That's one of my.
Higher Learning is great.
Mm-hmm.
Ice Cube. What is higher learning?
What about Remy? Quit lying. Stop lying.
White boy swole my hand up. Plus the rhymes.
Give me one more, and then I'm going to Molly.
Deja.
Oh, I'm gonna get you, sucker. Oh my God.
I'm gonna get you, sucker, Slimmy.
Man, I can't. Man, I know that movie front to back, dog.
Okay.
That's just like, dog. Like, I haven't watched it in so long, but man, that shit is so hilarious, man.
Give me one more, Quentin.
Man, let me think.
It don't have to be the favorite. It's just gonna be one of.
Subservient.
I don't think I've ever seen that one.
What's that about?
Yeah, it's about AI running some shit. It's new on Netflix. It's pretty good. I like it.
Molly, give me 3 movies.
Machine Gun Kelly's chick is in it. Wasn't Megan Fox?
Yeah, they broke up though.
She bad, bro. She bad. You can't get no better than Megan Fox.
You can't tame them type of women.
Definitely can.
No.
There's some women in life that you can never tame.
Does she got the cute little booty that I like? The little.
Yeah, but see that type of woman. Molly, I'm gonna come to you in a minute. That type of woman to ruin your life, bro.
Yeah, I know, man. Women is man. I feel you, bro.
She's not that cute to me, man.
Yes, she is.
Megan Fox?
Absolutely. That chick is gorgeous, bro.
Drop dead gorgeous. Even when she's playing an AI robot, nigga, she's gorgeous.
She is absolutely gorgeous, bro. Slimmy, what kind of women do you like, bro?
Not her.
Megan Fox?
Mm-hmm. She bad,
Man, come on, bro.
She got some strange features.
Strange features? Megan Fox.
Yeah, from Transformers.
Slimmy, I don't know what you on, bro.
No, I just don't. She's not that attractive. She's not that attractive to me. I've never seen a big deal about her. I don't think Julia Roberts is attractive.
Well, they're 2 different. Julia Roberts old as fuck too.
Well, for decades, she was like the hottest woman.
Well, Demi Moore still. Demi Moore
the hottest woman in the world.
Hold on.
Nothing I made up.
Hold on, Slimmy. Megan Fox is bad as hell, bro.
It's bad as fuck, bro.
I'll say, hey, to each their own, man. I'm not with
And
it.
you know who aged gracefully? Selma Hayek. God, dog.
Who aged gracefully?
Selma Hayek.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Bad as hell.
Mm-hmm.
Hell yeah.
She's gorgeous. That ain't no fucking lie. You talking about Megan Fox? And you say Selma Hayek? You put them side by side. It ain't no. I don't understand. Like,
let me tell you what the problem with that is, Sonny. There is no limit. Like we like all types of women. We like
Yeah, they different.
Like I don't necessarily compare women. I'm just like, oh, she bad as hell in her own way. She bad as hell in her own way.
No,
it ain't no limit. Like we like them all.
No, but Megan Fox she just ain't cute. I don't see it. I don't see it. She's not cute, bro. I just see straight face. She don't have no lips. I don't get it.
Well, you can't have it all, Slimmy.
I didn't say you gotta have it all. I ain't say nothing about her body. I'm talking about.
I don't know if there's a perfect
talking
woman.
about her face. That face card declined for me. I don't see it.
Crazy. You are crazy.
I don't see it. I do not see it.
That's
I don't
insane.
see it. Now the type of woman that I like is that woman that was on the type of white woman that I like is the woman from whatchamacallit. Damn, what's the name of that shit that used to come on HBO? It went off. No,
why are you thinking about it? Let me get your 3, Molly.
I can't really narrow it down to 3. Like,
nigga, what?
my favorites are the Resident Evil.
Go ahead. You said your favorites is what?
Oh yeah, the Resident Evil films. Those are my favorite.
Okay.
Resident Evil?
Yeah, you never seen the Resident Evil films?
I'm like a horror person. I watch horror 24/7.
Them video games on PlayStation when they first came out was fire, nigga. That was like the first person shooter game that was legit. Yo.
Yeah.
So you said Resident Evil. What else you like, Molly?
That's a wild. Molly.
I like the Purge movies.
Yup, them is bad. All 8 of them.
So Molly, you like do you like
I like
zombie
horror?
movies too?
I do. Like really anything horror, and I like stand-up comedy.
That shows why Molly act the way she act. I get it now.
No, I like that shit. That's
she go to sleep watching people kill each other. Just
it's not because typically it's not boring. You know, it'll keep me interested. I can stay motivated when it's on.
You can stay motivated when horror movies are on?
Yeah. I'm kind of an adrenaline junkie, so it has to be exciting.
You want to go race bikes with me?
I wanted to learn how to do motorcycles and all of that, but
hey, you ain't too old. We can get you on one.
No, that's kind of dope, bro.
Fuck you, Slimmy. Fuck you, checking your headphone.
I like that.
What?
Slimmy don't like adrenaline like that.
What do you like, Slimmy?
What? I skate.
Slimmy don't like adrenaline type stuff.
No, I played basketball for years, so I'm jumping.
Yeah, I'm talking about like risk taking type stuff.
Absolutely not. No,
see,
absolutely.
I like fast cars.
I'm going.
That's different.
But
a crotch rocket, hell no.
Dang, Molly, I got a fast car.
I'm a female though, so it's high risk, you know.
Yeah.
Can be doing certain things.
Motorcycle.
Especially fast cars. Fast cars are my favorite. I've been in drag races.
And she was like, Dad, I gotta watch this film. My daughter is like obsessed with previous stuff. Like she watched like older sitcoms.
That's weird.
She like older like MTV type stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, so she's like, man, I bought this movie today. I said, what'd you buy? She said, I bought The Devil Wears Prada. I said, that's my favorite movie of all time.
I just watched that the other day.
That's my favorite, one of my favorite movies of all time is The Devil Wears Prada. I like that. I like business movies like Wall Street. I like gangster movies. I like the casino. I like Casino, Goodfellas, stuff like that. And then I also like super, kind of like Molly. I like 28 Days Later, zombie movies. I
don't like fake movies like that can't happen in real life. Like I don't like none of the Marvel stuff.
Oh, I love the Marvel stuff. I like the older Marvel stuff. I like
Blank Man was a good movie.
Winter Soldier, Captain America: Winter Soldier is one of my favorite movies.
Oh, that's a good movie. It's with Mel Gibson. We Were Soldiers. That was a good movie.
I like We Were Soldiers. I like war movies. I like Braveheart. I like Saving Private Ryan.
Saving Private Ryan.
I like all of that shit. Yeah. I like all of it. I like all
Black Hawk Down.
Yeah, I like all of it.
Wait, is Private? I know most of Private Ryan. Is there a sniper in Private Ryan?
It is.
Sniper? Oh yeah.
That was when
God.
That was when Vin Diesel got killed. So Vin Diesel had like a message, and he walked out. And he went to go save a girl, and the sniper hit him. And he was sitting there, and they couldn't go and get him because the sniper had basically disabled him, so that so that somebody else can come out and then he can kill him. But a really good sniper movie is Enemy at the Gate. Enemy at the Gate is one of the best sniper movies that you'll ever see.
Shit, the best sniper show is called Sniper. Sniper 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Enemy at the Gate is really great, bro.
Yeah,
You talking about Sniper with Tom Berenger?
Oh, you talking about Sniper, the movie Sniper?
Well, there's a show. There's like 5 series that come on Netflix.
Well, I think it's based off the Tom Berenger movie.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, Sniper is just called straight up. It's straight up called Sniper.
Sniper. Yeah.
Crazy.
I like Tropic Thunder too. That made me think about that.
Yeah, I like
That's
Tropic
funny.
Thunder.
Tropic Thunder. What is that? Oh, with
Robert Downey Jr. and
Mhm.
Tom Cruise and all
I
of that.
only saw that once, man. I was just like, okay.
Yeah, American Sniper was a good one. That was a good one. American Sniper.
Wait, is that what? That's what Mark Wahlberg, right?
No,
American
you're
Sniper.
talking about the one with Danny Glover and Mark Wahlberg.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But I like
good.
I like the Bourne series.
Yeah, Jason Bourne.
But I really like zombie movies, like
Bradley Cooper.
28 Days Later, the fast zombies.
No.
The ones that I like 28 Days Later. I like World War Z.
Oh, Dawn of the Dead.
28 Days Later. That's the second one, right? Because the first one was 28 hours.
28 Days Later is the first one.
What's the second? I like the
28 Weeks Later is the second.
28 Weeks Later is the one.
They got a new one coming out called 28 Years Later. It looks
that's gonna be wild. Yeah, 28 Weeks Later, man. That shit was crazy, boy.
Yeah. Y'all ain't never seen. Have y'all ever seen 28 Days Later?
Yeah, I saw the first one.
Okay.
Yeah, I saw the first one. I like the second one though. I thought it was like a good continuation. I thought
it's not a lot of good comedy movies that come out no more.
Niggas ain't really funny no more either.
Finding a good comedy movie is a far stretch now.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna get no Fridays no more. You're not gonna get no you're not gonna get none of that type of stuff. You're not gonna get no super bads. You don't get those movies no more. You don't get no cult classics. You don't get none of that no more.
We had a run where all those movies that came out like that was good as fuck though.
Yeah, and you can look forward to them.
Pineapple Express.
Pineapple Express, yeah.
It was like those movies was just dumb funny, man.
Yeah. I seen Fracture. Fracture is really, really good. That's a great movie. I am a movie buff, honestly. Yeah. Like I am really into movies.
Yeah, I am too.
Me too. I have one of those memberships where you go every month.
Did you really?
Oh, hell no.
That's dope.
I love it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's dope. Like I still like going to the movie theater.
Man, I'm so addicted to popcorn. They used to have they closed it. They stopped doing it at this one theater. They used to give you the big ass bag. I used to pay for just a straight up bag of the popcorn.
Yeah.
Like, man, that shit is so addictive.
I'll spend some money. That's a rare thing that I'll do. I will spend I will spend money on a movie experience. I will spend any amount of money on a movie experience. Like the best seats, rumble seats, all of that shit. Like
ever since that shooter, that theater shooter, I haven't been to the movies.
Really?
A theater shooter.
Dude, I will tell you this. I think that
Colorado.
that is a rare, in my opinion, that used to be a normal date idea. Now that's a novelty date idea. To take
girls look like take me somewhere where we can talk.
Taking a girl to the movies, in my opinion, is probably one of the rare things. It's like a rare novel thing. You don't really see people going to the movies no more. So that's kind of like rare because usually people, they go out to eat, do some random shit, and then they'll say, hey, want to come back to the crib and Netflix and chill type shit, right? I think that taking a girl to the movies is actually one of the newest, is like a throwback novel type idea.
Oh, that's what I always do.
Now?
Yeah, what you always do, nigga? Like how many dates you go on, my nigga?
What you mean?
I like the movie experience. I
love that shit.
I love it, bro. I do too. I like being in the theater when people be like, "Oh," like I like that shit. But I think it's gonna go the way of like eventually it'll all kind of die off, and we'll miss that. we're gonna miss a lot of in-person experience type things, bro. Going to the carnivals, going to the like that type of stuff, going to the movies, like in-person stuff, all of that type of. We still have those type of scenes in Detroit. Like we have, like where you go and do something, and then everybody go hit Woodward, and then you see all of the fast cars and all of the novelty cars and stuff going up and down Woodward doing burnouts and stuff. Like we still have a lot of those in-person experiences, but I think that a lot of that stuff is kind of going away because people are so disconnected, and everybody only you know what I'm saying, want to interact with people a certain way now. So that's my opinion. That's not you know.
Have you ever been to a drive-in movie?
Oh, that was where
I've never been to one. I've never been to one down the street.
I haven't yet either.
I think that might have been.
I'll take one day, Molly.
That I grew up in.
That might have been me and Rita's like first or second date.
That's dope.
I've never been. I don't think we have one in Oklahoma. It's whack.
I will tell you this. Rita is the only girl that I fell asleep at the drive-in. We woke up and it was daytime.
What the fuck?
That's dope.
That shit was wild, bro. We was chilling. We in the back seat. We hanging out. And we wake up and it's like 3 cars around us, and them motherfuckers asleep too. Yeah, bro.
I can't just sleep anywhere. I'm super weird, man. It's weird as fuck.
Well, we fell asleep and then we woke up like, damn, fuck, it's daytime.
I just can't. I'm worried about everything. I can't fall
asleep. Yep, the Dearborn Drive-In is a lot. You know it. You know what it is. Yep, Dearborn Drive-In, bro.
I'm not leaving my city just to go to a drive-in.
I ain't never had an afro in my life. I was too fresh for that shit. I had a taper though.
You're not fresh as I'm is.
So, anyway, but the problem with the drive-in is that you didn't go to the drive-in for the drive-in. You went in for like
to clap cheeks.
No, it wasn't even to clap cheeks. It was just like
it was the experience.
Somebody.
It was just like it was like one of the places that you can go to. You didn't have to go to a club, but it was open late enough to where you still had something to do. Like, what's open?
You went to make out, nigga, and get your fingers wet. And
What? No, it would be.
I remember going to the drive-in.
I mean, you do that. People would do that.
nigga, you see how the sitcom.
But like it just be everybody used to be at the drive-in on certain nights. That's what it was. Like it was like a social experience. That shit was so fun.
I remember I remember people used to go to the drive-in and motherfuckers didn't want to pay because you had to pay like by person sometimes.
Yeah, they
motherfuckers niggas that had in the trunk and shit.
That shit crazy.
People would hide in the trunk. Yes, they did.
Oh,
yes,
shit.
they did, bro. Crazy times.
Oh man,
I've had
don't get shit like that no more, man.
I don't know, man. We so disconnected now. So
yeah, people want to be on their phones. Like you can't experience shit like there was no phones. You can't experience shit like that with no. Ain't nobody taking no pictures.
That's like phones kill. I think phones kill relationship. Like my friends, like when we go to my friends, his name is Michael. You put the phone in the little tray. No phones.
Yeah, no, we do that. We used to do that at the. I don't require it no more. When we have a group of people here, usually it's so fun that motherfuckers ain't on their phones anyway. People just having a good time. You know what I'm saying? So.
Oh yeah. So he know. Oh yeah, he from Cleveland. So yeah, he know.
We used to do house parties. We used to do all kind of stuff. We used to do all kind of junk, but. Anyways, I guess it's time to go ahead and get started with the show. So let me read some of the super chats and then we'll get started and get it popping. MP says, Anton, after seeing the replies from our people from the Trump-Zelenskyy meeting, I'm totally divesting myself from our culture unapologetically. We going straight into that. I went to the Patreon to become a bag chaser and it says sold out. No, it don't. You lying.
Lying ass. We sold out over here.
He want the special one. The special ones are sold out.
He ain't look at everything.
No, he looked. It's 3 tiers.
Yeah, you gotta pay $15.
Highest tier and the lowest tier is sold out. The middle tier is still available. So I know you cap it. I know you cap it. Life, Heat, and the Bronx. Oh, those are all good ones.
Whoa!
Heat is one of my favorite movies.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Came with some shit.
He did. Scent of a Woman, 5 Heartbeats, and Boomerang. Oh, you just like my wife.
A heart is a house. That it don't take much.
Megan Fox has the weird short thumbs. I don't even know what that is. What's Slimmy's top 3 females? What's Slimmy's top 3 females?
Halle Berry.
Halle Berry.
No, yeah, Halle Berry. Sanaa Lathan, Nia Long.
Okay. You just hate white. You don't like white people, huh?
I just watched her new movie.
Oh, you watched who? Nia Long?
Halle Berry's new movie with the 2 boys.
With no white women?
Trump and Vance literally put their you know what on the table to show Zelenskyy who's top dog. I'm starting to see why Slimmy is single. I'm just saying, but everyone has a preference. Saying,
you got to learn how to spell.
I guess they're saying because you're saying Megan Fox is trash. Scarface is fire. Good evening, AD panel and all of the bag chasers. Shout out to AWOL. I appreciate you. Charlize Theron, an Italian job, prettiest white woman ever. Saw 1 is one of the greatest horror movie endings ever. No way anyone guessed that ending. Yeah, Saw 1 was transformation.
Saw 1 is crazy.
Anton, I think you would like Fractural Wiring. Yep, I love that movie. It was great. 6 Underground on Netflix is a great movie. I'm gonna have to check that out, big sis. Got a movie for Molly she hasn't seen. Let Me In if you haven't seen it yet. Back to Me. It's called Let Me In.
It's on Netflix.
You forgot about Hangover and Talladega Nights. Yeah, those was better.
Hangover, yeah, that was a good one.
Hangover is classic.
The first one.
I clapped some cheeks to Hangover in the Hyatt.
See the Japanese anime Akira and you'll love it, Molly. The 100 on Netflix is a good series, but all the Beverly Hills Cop movies are good. Q, there is a drive-in in Guthrie.
Guthrie. Mm-hmm.
Okay, shout out to you. I just recently rewatched the game. Michael, the game was really good. The Verified Classic. That was a really good movie. My first drive-in movie was Bad Boys. My brother sat on top of the van and had to jump back in because it started to rain. AD, did you check out Gavin Newsom's new podcast? What?
No, absolutely not.
Y'all got to send that shit to me. Send it to me. Please play the Zelenskyy interview on Fox that he did after leaving the White House. No, I'm going to do that tomorrow. I'm not queued up for that tonight because that's a 23-minute interview. I can't.
Damn.
Unless y'all just want to deep dive into it. It's up to y'all.
No, we can deep dive into that.
All right, we can deep dive into it. All right, y'all. Make sure y'all hit a like for the algorithm, subscribe to the channel, and turn on your notifications. Let me play this, and then we're going to go ahead and get into it.
Again, just say thank you.
I said it a lot of times to American people.
Accept that there are disagreements, and let's go litigate those disagreements rather than trying to fight it out in the American media when you're wrong. We know that you're wrong.
But you see, I think it's good for the American people to see what's going on.
I understand, sir.
I think it's very important. That's why I kept this going so long. You have to be thankful. You don't have the cards. You're buried there. Your people are dying. You're running low on soldiers. Listen, you're running low on soldiers. It would be a damn good thing. And then you tell us, I don't want a ceasefire. I don't want a ceasefire. I want to go and I want this. Look. If you could get a ceasefire right now, I tell you, you take it so the bullets stop flying and your men stop getting killed.
Of course, we want to stop the war.
But you're saying you don't want a ceasefire.
But I said to you,
I want a ceasefire.
With guarantees.
Because you'll get a ceasefire faster than an agreement.
Ask our people about ceasefire, what they think.
That wasn't with me.
For you what,
that wasn't with me. That was with a guy named Biden who was not a smart person. That was with Obama.
It was your president.
Excuse me. That was with Obama, who gave you sheets, and I gave you javelins.
Yes.
I gave you the javelins to take out all those tanks. Obama gave you sheets. In fact, the statement is Obama gave sheets and Trump gave javelins. You got to be more thankful, because let me tell you, you don't have the cards. With us, you have the cards. But without us, you don't have any cards.
One more question to Mr. Vice President. I'm sorry.
It's going to be a tough deal to make because the attitudes have to change.
What are y'all thoughts on the back and forth and the beef between or actually, all right, so let me add additional context. They had a lunch that was set up after the mineral deal was supposed to be signed, and then a ceasefire was supposed to come after that. But Zelenskyy was pretty defiant inside of the White House, and then you had J.D. Vance and Trump saying, "Listen, who you think who you think you're talking to?" Basically, Trump gave all of the lunch that was set up for everybody. He gave it to all of the staffers instead. And he sent Zelenskyy out, and he said, "You got to get out of the White House because you're disrespectful." All right. So, what do y'all think about it?
J.D. Vance was wrong.
You think that J.D. Vance was wrong?
Yeah, he was wrong.
Why do you think he was wrong, Sammy?
Well, because he said he wasn't. He said you never said thank you, and the first thing he started off was saying thank you. So that wasn't true. And he grilled him about that shit, and he definitely said thank you. He said thank you for the invitation before he started speaking. So that was not true.
I think that the context that he was saying is that you're not saying thank you about
for the money,
what we're about to do for you and how you plan it. And so I think what he's basically saying is that your sentiment was wrong. How you approaching us is wrong, whatever. But that's just my interpretation of it. It's like coming in here like you think that you're tough, but you're not really.
It can be seen that way too. I get it, but the way he was saying that shit, like the dude never. That's why he was looking like that, and he even said it like he was like, "I said thank you when I sat down," and he even said that. You know what I'm saying? So he was confused. I could see the look on his face, but other than that, bro was tripping. You know what I'm saying? Like he was tripping. I ain't gonna lie. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Everything else, but I do think that J.D. Vance was, you know what I'm saying, was a little bit.
He got things
aggressive.
heated up.
He was really aggressive with that. You haven't said, you didn't say thank you.
But J.D. Vance didn't step in until after he had been going back and forth with Trump for a period of time, and had been being difficult. And then that's when J.D. Vance was like, "Hey, listen, hold on, fam. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even said thank you." And that was my interpretation of it. So I could be off though.
I mean, I still feel like he was still tripping though. But I do think that was just, I don't know. I think he didn't have to say that part. That's just me though.
Oh, J.D. Vance?
Yeah.
I think he held back. Because and as a matter of fact, if it's me, I'm like, dog, who are you talking to?
Yeah.
Like you just lost 2,000 people died this week. And you sitting here posturing? Actually, you know what? My favorite part about this whole situation is that we've never got this level of access.
Yeah, we never saw nothing like that.
We have never got this level of transparency to see what really happens behind the scenes and to allow for this type of thing to happen. We've never seen this type of stuff in our lives. And I think that this is history in the making. This type of stuff is the stuff that they're going to talk about in history books.
He's right. He don't have a piss to pot in, bro. We're giving these niggas so much money to fight this damn war, and it's ridiculous.
Over $350 billion, bro.
And we can't file 5 racks for each family in America. Yeah, it's crazy. That he has this position. I don't get it.
I don't know how you could be tough. I don't know how you.
What is his issue with a ceasefire, but it has to have like stipulations or something? Like what else does he want?
He doesn't want a ceasefire.
They're correct.
Well, he said he wanted a ceasefire with like other stuff.
The way that a ceasefire works is a ceasefire is there to stop the fighting.
You stop shooting, niggas, it's over.
It's so that people can stop dying, so that you then can get the framework together so you can get a long-term deal towards getting peace and stopping the war altogether. A ceasefire doesn't stop the war, but a ceasefire stops the killing. It gives a chance for your people to rest, for them to go home, for them not, you know what I'm saying? For them to be able to, it gives hope. And it also, it's the beginning of a talk. It's the beginning of a deal, hopefully. And so that's what was supposed to happen. Was there supposed to be a framework for a ceasefire? And then after the ceasefire, that's when you start the negotiation for how it is that people eventually pull out and stop the deal. With the Israel-Hamas situation, first there was a ceasefire. You know what I'm saying? Now they're putting together the framework for a long-term deal. And and that's why Trump had called him a dictator and was like, dog, you a dictator with a broken country. Well, what the fuck you mean? You ain't got a card to play. You ain't got a pot to piss in. You acting tough because we've been giving you $350 billion, but you really not that tough. But he couldn't really say it the way that you probably would say it behind the scenes. But that's what they was telling him. Like, bro, you acting tough, and there's millions of y'all that's been died from this war.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand it because honestly, for me, going to war, even in regular like our lives, like going to war with people is an absolute last. It's a last resort when you have zero other options. But the whole thing is supposed to be the preservation of lives, bro. You can't you can't be still sending people to the front lines and dying and be acting, you know what I'm saying, and be acting tough. When bodies start falling, that's when the humility is supposed to come.
They don't have
tough. Go ahead, Molly.
Oh no, I was gonna say they don't have soldiers as it is. They have to arm their citizens and force them to fight because they don't even have people. It's dumb. They need to line their pockets.
And you know what the other part about it that really was like crazy? The dude was like, he gonna tell the US, yeah, y'all gonna feel it too.
Yeah, that was the wild part. That's the part that I was.
And Trump was like, who you talking to?
But I think he was talking like later down the line. I think he feel like it's gonna be like a real war. He feel like this gonna be a real serious thing. Like the shit ain't gonna be a ceasefire. It ain't gonna be peace. He must know some extra shit or think it's gonna be some extra shit.
Well, he said, you know, the only reason y'all ain't got to deal with this because y'all got an ocean between y'all. And Trump was like, bro, you don't tell us what we gonna feel. But honestly,
yeah, that sounded like a threat.
That sounds crazy. If it was me, I just let that whole country burn to the ground, bro. I would have to let the whole country burn to the ground and let him fall as a result of it. Could you imagine if that was Kamala Harris in there, bro?
Yep, she got deboed.
She would have gave them everything they wanted.
I don't even know if they would even sat down.
They would
have just signed a treaty.
She should have sent them niggas some money.
Yeah. That's what exactly.
She should have wrote a fucking check.
They'd have just signed it. It wouldn't have been no sit down. They'd just be like, oh, that's what you want? Okay.
Bet. Yep, you're right.
I don't know.
No sit down.
But also, for me, this is another reason why it's important for men to be in power. I just don't think that this is something that women should be a part of, bro. I genuinely don't. I don't think that women should ever they should not be the head of the table when you're talking about men and wars and all of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? Like, I couldn't imagine having a Kamala Harris or Jasmine Crockett or a fucking AOC or even a Hillary Clinton sitting there in front of. Could you imagine that shit, bro?
Hell no.
Society would be gone.
Yeah, we would all be doomed, bro. We would 100% be doomed. I thought it was mad disrespectful. Trump then gave a press conference afterwards and said after he had kicked him out of the White House, he said he don't want to stop fighting. And I don't understand why he don't want to stop fighting.
He got spoiled for the last 4 years.
It's
Biden Harris.
Yeah, but all of his people is dying.
He's not gonna win. There's no outside of our equipment. They have no chance.
I'm a play what Trump said. Actually, let me see if I can get it queued up for you guys.
This is a thing.
I'll play what Trump said afterwards. Let me see if I can get it up here for you guys. And then we can get into the other part of the interview with his interview that he did on Fox. So this is what Trump said about the whole situation after he kicked him out of the White House.
Meeting today, as you know, with President Zelenskyy, and I would say it didn't work out exactly great from his standpoint. I think he very much overplayed his hand. We're looking for peace. We're not looking for somebody that's going to sign up a strong power and then not make peace because they feel emboldened. And that's what I saw happening. I'm looking for peace. We're not looking to go into a 10-year war and play games. We want peace. And it was just my impression that if we do that, if we sign up, he's looking for something that I'm not looking for. He's looking to go on and fight. We're looking to end the death. 2,000 people died this week, soldiers, more than that, but 2,000 approximately people died this week, young Ukrainians and Russians. And somebody would say, why do you care about Ukraine and Russian soldiers? I care about them. I care about everybody. And we're not doing that. Now, if we don't do anything, he's going to have to make peace, but he's dealing with a very weak set of cards. If we sign, he's dealing with a very strong set of cards, and then he doesn't want to make peace. So that's where we are. It's very simple. I'm not looking to get into anything protracted. I want immediate peace. President Putin is going to want to make, and he wants to end it. And you saw what I saw today. This is a man that wants to get us signed up and keep fighting, and we're not doing that. Not for this country. So we're setting a lot of records.
So he goes on to talk about it. He talks about, he got asked about whether or not they kicked Zelenskyy out of the White House. He said, you don't even got to ask me that. You already know what it is. And he's basically saying, listen, man, this guy want to keep fighting. And ain't nobody got time for that. We're not going to keep funding that. We're not giving them no more money. And we want our money back through the minerals deal. And we need peace. And he don't have a pot to piss in. He don't have a card to play. He also said that he wanted to come back to the White House. He said, nah, but he disrespected. So he's going to have to deal with it.
So how are they going to get the deal signed if he don't ever come, if he not coming back?
He said specifically the minute that he actually wants to do a ceasefire and to do a deal, then he can come back to the White House, but he's not going to keep negotiating with you.
Okay.
He goes on here, and I'll fast forward it a little bit over to the part that he actually talked about that.
There's never
also, Zelenskyy can't fight without us.
What?
What does Zelenskyy need to restart talks with you?
He's got to say, I want to make peace. He doesn't have to stand there and say about Putin this, Putin that, all negative things. He's got to say, I want to make peace. I don't want to fight a war any longer. His people are dying. He doesn't have the cards, just so you understand it, okay? I can tell you.
Did you tell Zelenskyy to leave the White House?
I don't have to tell you that. Go ahead. I think you know the answer to that. What? Wait. Look, I don't trust or distrust anybody. I just want to get a deal done. And if the deal happens, good. But you can't embolden somebody that does not have the cards. And all of a sudden that person says, oh, well, now I can keep fighting. We're not going to keep fighting. You're going to get the war done or let them go and see what happens. Let them fight it out.
So, yeah, that's pretty much what happened. So.
Well, I think he handled it well.
You know what else is so funny? I went to the liberal sites and the liberal news and stuff like that because I like to get it from both sides. I went on the liberal side of social media to what's happening. And I'll be having to sign into a different account to go to the liberal side of social media so I don't get my algorithm fucked up. But they really do think that Zelenskyy won the exchange.
What you mean?
I saw that.
How?
I saw that on like the shade room or somewhere. Like, yeah, I saw that on like blackity black people.
Yeah, they thinking like, oh my God, I can't believe it. Trump is an embarrassment. I'm like, what are y'all? Are we all watching the same stuff?
Wait, whoa. What you mean? They thought.
Go look at the shade room. They was all, they were like, Trump needs to sit down. And I was like, wow.
Well, they think Zelenskyy is the good guy.
How?
Not, bro. I don't know, man.
Because Trump is bad.
Are stupid. Our people are dumb, bro. I don't know what's wrong with us. I don't know what's wrong with us.
It's that slave consciousness. They don't want to let the ignorance go.
Oh my God.
Y'all keep fucking with me. I'm gonna turn these damn lights off.
Man, I don't get it, bro.
I'm genuinely concerned about our people. I think we have a reprobate mind in some ways or something like that. But I think that something is wrong with us. Something is genuinely wrong with us, bro. Something is off.
The black women are too indoctrinated. I'm serious. We're the mothers. I mean, we're the most educated, most enrolled, whatever.
She ain't lying.
I think it's the school system. A lot of it, I keep saying.
I don't know, Molly. You think it's the school system?
And I used to teach. Yeah. And then I remember being like in elementary school. Mm-hmm. A while ago. And then I remember being in elementary school and they would
more information. Don't give Quentin no more information. Information is closed off to Quentin. Don't give him nothing.
Okay. But they would teach us about Marxism. And I remember growing up thinking it was a good idea. And then I woke up, did my own research, and realized this is not it. So I think they're really programming. I don't know.
You might be right. You might be right.
The Department of Education needs to be it needs some changes. We've gotten dumber. We've gotten gayer. We can't read. We're more indoctrinated.
She said we got gayer.
Talk your talk, Molly. I love Molly. I do love Molly. Somebody asked me the other day. They said, "Why are you in love with Molly? Why do you love her so much?" What do you mean? Because she everything. Oh my God!
They don't like me, so
they don't like what?
I said they don't like me. A lot of them don't like me. I don't care, but
I don't know. I mean, but you might be right. I mean, if you go to any of these liberal universities, you go to any of these places. When I went to college, it wasn't like this.
Yeah, I got back in school and it's bad. It's bad. It's all in there to the point when I write papers, sometimes I'll have to preface it by saying this goes against all of my beliefs, but for the sake of this paper, I'm going to try to be as unbiased as possible. I have to let them know because they are really pushing the DEI, the LGB. They're pushing it. Like they are the victim. They have been wrong. They have been marginalized. It is white people's fault. This is really going on. What are your pronouns? So
Damn, I ain't experienced.
They're just indoctrinating people. That's it. It's poison.
Yeah,
If I wasn't such a free thinker, I would probably buy into a lot of it because that's what they're pushing.
But a lot of our people are not free thinkers, and a lot of our people don't have their own mindset. And so what happens is you'll start to find people that are easily manipulated. That's crazy. That is absolutely insane. But I don't know. My boy Quentin is typing furious fast.
It's loud as fuck.
How fast can you type, Ben?
250.
Can you really? Get it then, Q Diddy.
Information in, information out.
You probably really can do 250 too. I believe you. Anyways, let me go ahead and read some of these super chats and we can move on. I don't know. I don't want to talk about war no more. I don't want to talk about that shit. I'm talking about that all day.
Depressing.
We can lighten up the topics.
Yeah, I didn't talk
about Molly being a teacher.
6 fucking different videos that's coming out over probably all the way through like 3 a.m. tonight that'll be dropping. So
oh yeah, you burnt out. You
been talking about this junk since early this morning because I didn't expect for it to jump off like this. So
yeah, I didn't realize you was cutting away from your show to actually show that until it was actually happening. I'm like, wait a minute.
Yeah, that was real time. I didn't know that was gonna pop off like it did, but that's one of the things about being a content creator though, is that you always on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I have to shut my brain off to not be on, because it's just like so much coming in all the time. It's so much content, so much stuff, some of the things that people are sending me. And I have to shut my brain down and actually go outside and do stuff. I block off like 4 hours in my day, like 3 to 4 hours in my day, to go out and do what Molly said, touch grass. So,
I feel it.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. Otherwise, you would just be in it the whole time. You'll never stop. So
that shit's savage.
Yeah. Shout out to African Greatness, says the Wolf of Wall Street. I do like the Wolf of Wall Street.
Oh yeah, that's fire.
Zelenskyy would have got hands put on him. I'm sorry. LA Miles says, how you going to come into this country and bite the hand that feed him the last 12 to 16 years? Jarquez says, I wanted to join the one with the more benefits, but I went ahead and joined the one that's available. I'm officially a bag chaser. Shout out to the new chasers. I appreciate you. Let me see something real quick. Let me see I need to check. Oh, snaps. We have 15,389 chasers.
That's fire.
Let me get $1 out of that, my nigga. Shit.
15,000. 1,881 new members.
That's crazy. Congrats to everyone who changed their life.
Yeah, congratulations.
Yeah, shout out to the new bag
Speaking of,
chasers.
when's the next meetup for all us bag chasers?
I think I'm gonna do May, so y'all got some time.
May? Okay. May.
Either April or May.
What days in April?
I don't know, because my birthday is in April, so I got to work that around, because my birthday is on the 13th.
Gonna be.
Well, my birthday is on the 13th, so I got to figure that out.
Just don't make it on the 11th. I'm busy.
The 11th is my spiritual birthday.
11th of April, I'm busy. Yeah, so don't do that. Do something else.
Do people acknowledge
it's your spiritual birthday? What is a spiritual birthday?
You never heard of a spiritual birthday before?
You got
nigga, today years old, my nigga. Like shit.
That's the day that I gave my life over to God.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. I was a little
as
kid.
a person that was old enough to do it.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's my spiritual birthday. So that's both me and my younger brothers. We're spiritually twins. That's what they said.
Got taken out the world early. That's admirable.
April 11th. I always remember it. It was 2 days before my birthday, and me and my younger brother did it at the same time. So, yes. You ain't never heard of a spiritual birthday?
They don't call it that where I'm from. It's just let's call it the day you what they call it? The day you give your life over, you turn your life over to God. That's what they call it. I never heard of it as a spiritual birthday. But I figured that's what you was going towards. Well, I thought it was like when you got baptized.
We did it differently in the
I was baptized by my own grandpa.
That's dope.
Yeah. Actually, I was baptized at the church that you went to, Anton. St. James.
Which
Missionary,
one?
where Kevin had his funeral.
Oh yeah.
That was my grandpa was a preacher there.
Yep. I'll go one step further for y'all, but I'll tell y'all that in a minute. Let me read the rest of these super chats. Shout out to the new chasers. Crystal Jackson says, this is what I voted for. I was invigorated watching. It was invigorating to watch. Checking the BS in right away, and I'm here for it. I need to find me some friends that have my back like JD Vance and Donald Trump and vice versa. Late, but I love Apocalypto. Have you ever seen Apocalypto?
Wait a minute.
Well, it's a Mel Gibson directed film.
Oh, that's the joint that take place in Haiti. I mean, not Haiti.
It was like some tribe.
The Mayans.
Yeah, it's the Mayans.
That is. So, it ain't no words. It ain't no words in that.
Yes, it is.
It is.
It ain't no American words, I don't think. I don't remember what kind of words it was.
It's subtitles.
M His Ex might be. The Revenant was really good. Haunting in Venice, Significant Other, Black Mass is good. Den of Thieves, all bangers. Yeah, those is all bangers. Those are some good movies.
Den of Thieves was clutch. They got a new one that just came out. It's two, or it's coming out.
Ice Cube son is starting it again.
Yeah, for the people siding with Zelenskyy and other countries, feel free to move there. Facts. Go there, join their military, fight for their country, and rooting against your own country is shameful. Sit down, be humble, says singing the Kendrick song. I think Zelenskyy is benefiting in this war, has to be. Zelenskyy overplayed his hand. Instead of losing a little toe, he's about to lose an arm, a leg during the next mineral deal negotiation. Yeah, I would absolutely rake him over the coals. I would take every resource that they had over there. Or in about a year is going to call Ukraine a new Russia. Trump G-checked the whole country. That bastard showed up to talk to a president in an Al Sharpton tracksuit to negotiate a war. Effing disrespectful. Who protects Zelenskyy and who hates on the U.S. Yeah, watch him. Molly is right. I see in my daughter every day. Shout out to Sylvia Edwards. Zelenskyy's the cocky freshman suiting up varsity and got that reality check. Thought he was cracking the starting five, but ended up riding the pine. In the black spaces, they're saying that Trump tried to shake Zelenskyy down for a mineral deal as if we didn't give billions. Jordan Peterson just made a video to Elon Musk to be aware of the indoctrination in the school system. I think you should watch it. Sup, guys, and the beautiful lady.
What up?
Does Molly look like Monica from That Boy Is Mine video or Aaliyah from Romeo Must Die movie? What do you guys think? Those are both compliments on the low. Damn, Slimmy, why you chewing the bone marrow like that? Stay in NATO or nah? Nah, I think we should leave NATO. Guess I'm number 15,982. Shout out to MP. We love you, bro. Thank you for joining the Chasers. What up is simply conditioning via media. 9 years of anti-Trump media, and now there's no doing it. There's no doing right. Like Jeezy said, I'm that ninja they love to hate. Shout out to everybody that hold us down. We appreciate y'all. Damn, I forgot what I was gonna say.
That I am the king.
Huh? I think I know what I'm about to say. Rita, what's your spiritual birthday?
Yesterday.
March 18th? I would have you to know, all right, that in order for Rita to be my wife, she had to also get saved.
That's special. Equally yoked.
That's fire.
She had to come to church with me. That was one of the requirements. You had to come to church with me. You had to give your life over to God. Or I couldn't marry you.
Did it the right way?
Nope, I wasn't. That's a requirement. So, but these are the type of conversations. See, Molly, you was asking for solutions. These are the type of conversations that people don't want to have. They don't want to talk about that part of it.
Yeah, that's true.
Everybody want to just talk about dick and pussy. They want to talk about they love languages and stuff like that. You know, people ask, hey, how does it so long? How were you able to stay married in this time or whatever? Is because I did it by the book. I literally did it by the book. The whole thing. So.
Yeah.
Yep. All right, y'all ready to go to the next thing?
Yes, sir.
All right. Lightening up the conversation.
I don't see how the girls do it. I'm doing this trial run with my fiance right now of living together. And the girls that say, oh, just traveling and everything isn't the same as living together, you're right. You ate that up because you're absolutely right. I will say when you do live with a man, I think that a woman should have a routine. And don't center everything around him. Have your own life. To be honest, okay, I will wake up early. I will do the things that I need to do. I will make my coffee. I will decompress. I'm going to read my book. And I'm going to go to sleep on time. If he wants to stay up and do whatever, that doesn't got nothing to do with me. I will be asleep by 9:30, 10 because that's my schedule. That's my schedule. That's it. And it's just so sad how like when girlies do stay with these guys, husband or not, it's like whatever. They just lose themselves. I refuse to lose myself. So if you do live with a man, just think like don't lose yourself, okay, girly?
So one of the conversations that's being had right now is the difficulty of moving in together. And women are giving women advice basically saying that don't lose yourself when you decide that you want to move in with a man, whether you're married or not. What do y'all think about that conversation?
Man, turn the motherfucking internet off. Turn the internet off. Like, stop this shit at this moment. Because this shit is out of hand. What do you mean don't lose yourself? The whole purpose to get married is because you're joining with this man. You're in sync with this man. You're supposed to lose yourself. He's supposed to lose himself. You're not supposed to lose your way. You aren't supposed to keep up the same things you were when you were single, because that's ultimately what you're saying when you said don't lose yourself.
Slimmy, let me ask you. Okay, go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Joe.
Because what else would you be talking about?
You need to lose yourself in another person. So when that person leaves, then what? That's why niggas be talking about I gotta find myself. I have to find myself again. Like I don't know what that means.
We talking about marriage. We're not talking about no relationship.
I don't think nobody needs to lose themselves in anybody. A marriage. Why do you need to lose yourself in another human? That sounds weird. You lost in somebody, Molly. You lost. You know who the fuck you is.
No. No.
That just don't. I get the sentiment.
I think as women, some women do focus the man. So I can see how some women can get lost in a relationship or lose themselves because they're putting more focus on him. But nobody told you to do all that. So I don't know. I'm with Slimmy. We kind of need to get off the internet, because why is it so hard, or you have to do so many mental gymnastics to think about how to be in a relationship when this is what we've been doing for hundreds of thousands of years, partnering up. And now all of a sudden in 2020s and 2010s, it's just so hard to do. People need to touch grass. Just do your relationship how you're going to do your relationship. If you get lost in him, bro, get lost in him. I don't know. But it's just too much.
I like it when she say that. Okay, let me ask y'all another question. How do you know when it's time to actually move in or let somebody move in with you?
Because y'all got married.
Yeah, but a lot of times
because we moving in after the holiday, after the honeymoon. That's why.
So Quentin, you're saying that you should not live with a person before you get married at all?
Nope.
Slimmy, how do you feel?
I saw this. I don't know if I told you. I saw this happen with my dad. Like when my dad got remarried, and like he didn't sleep with my mom or my stepmom. He didn't spend it over her house. She didn't spend it over our house. They didn't move in until after they came back from their honeymoon. Like they didn't have coitus or any of that stuff previous to.
Some coitus. Some people would say that that's old school, that doesn't work anymore.
Well, my dad's old. He's 59, so.
Slimmy, how soon before you should let somebody move in?
I don't believe in playing house. But
so you the same way? You believe the same thing?
But there is a thing, like you got to know how people live so you can dip that shit in the bud. Like
you can spend
some people live a certain type of way, and they might not agree with your lifestyle. So if you not living with somebody and you're married, and then those bad you're gonna start a real rocky road, not knowing their bad habits, their bad living habits. You know
I feel like you can probably mind that out, like just being around them and you don't have to like live with them to see that. You think you do?
Yeah, because there's certain things that stay in the night. It just won't
spending the night.
Cover. That shit just won't cover. Like you
like
really
what?
have to see certain things over time. Like, how long they gonna let them dishes sit in that motherfucking sink?
Yeah, nigga, it's gonna look, but it's gonna look different if you got a dude over there. She gonna
always only clean up when you come over.
But if they only clean up when you come over, then how you gonna know otherwise?
That's my point. You're proving my point, sir.
No, I'm not. You don't have to.
Yes, I am. Yes, you are.
They're gonna put their best foot forward, so every time you're there, it's gonna be perfect. So why do you have to live with them?
Quentin, did you hear what I said? Did you hear what I said?
I am in a good space.
I don't.
I'm not gonna argue with
I'm not asking you about the space you're in. I'm asking, did you listen to what I said before you responded?
That's not what you said. You said, did I hear it? Yes, I heard it.
Okay, so then you would not be debating.
I'm not debating. I'm asking questions.
You have to figure out people's bad living habits. You can't just do that by just staying the night. If they only clean up when you come around, you won't know that shit. So there has to be a time where you have to stay together.
If they only clean up when you come around, you won't know that shit.
Yes.
Say that out.
So there has to be
that doesn't make sense, Slimmy.
Where you have to come together.
Well, if they only clean up when you're around and you're always around, that insinuates they always clean up. Just saying.
No. Who said they're always around? If I said you stay in the night, you can't always be around.
So at one point in time, do you know this person is dirty?
That's what I said. You have to figure it out. So
how did you figure it out? At some point,
you're going to have to live together. And that's what she was talking about in the video. It was a test run. That's what she said when the video started. This is a test run. And now she's seeing things. And
why do you change your habits because you have a woman live? Like you live with somebody, you change your habits. Like I live different by myself than I do when I have a woman. Like it's totally different. Like I don't let dishes sit in the sink when I live with the woman. I put my clothes up. Like when I live with a woman, I take my clothes off and just leave them in the bathroom where I took them off sometimes.
So you got bad habits. You just got bad habits. That's why you don't understand.
But when I live with the chick, they go away. I don't do any of that stuff. Like, because I'm considerate. There comes a point you gotta be considerate, and the change is what you do.
But you probably would do that stuff over a period of time. You will probably fall back into what
I've lived with two separate women, and I was not acting right when they was in the house.
No. I'm saying over a period of years. Like once you got comfortable, you will probably fall back into some of those same habits.
Queen, YouTube.
They say you don't know a person until you live with them. Molly, how true is that?
I think it's true. I mean, that's like the most intimate thing you can do is be under the same roof as somebody and you see all their idiosyncrasies, all their habits.
Spell idiosyncrasy, man.
I'm not doing all that right now.
Just playing. I get it, but I don't think you have to. I think if it's meant to be, it will be, and people, if both people are considerate, then it'll.
Quinn is in love with him now, y'all. I could tell by all of his answers, every way in which he responds. Quentin is basically in love.
I'm not in love.
Saying shit like, what will be.
So fraudulent.
You have been very philosophical.
This is so fraudulent right now, man.
What's fraudulent? I'm not arguing with you, Slimmy. You're my guy.
I don't want you to argue.
Slimmy is my guy.
This is what I said. Whoever putting it on you, keep it up. I
like
ain't nobody like
put it on me, nigga. Ain't no shit. I'm the one be doing the thing, not them.
You know,
beg to differ because
you guys are meant to be together.
Something different.
You will sync. Like
Bluetooth sync in this bitch.
Like, what is that?
I don't love anybody.
Okay.
But the natures of women is on full display.
I think that when you live with somebody, you learn a lot more about them. Like you learn the way that they fucking wash up. Like you learn a lot of things, you know what I'm saying? Like,
ain't no washing up. You better be in that motherfucking shower.
No, that's what I'm saying by how you wash up. Because like I'll give you an example. There's a lot. I hate to put my white people on blast, but this is the truth. You know it's the truth, Frida. These motherfuckers be talking about how they only take like a shower. So, man, there's white people that only take a shower like once every 2 days or some shit. Or
that's what. Me too.
Ashton Kutcher.
Man,
he said that.
Man. No, like there's a doctor. What's MRM? What's his name? He's a doctor, and he said like that's okay.
What?
What are you talking
about? Like, because he said it does something to your skin and your body.
2 showers a day.
Facts.
This person,
you just said me too.
Three showers a day, 30 minutes a shower. That shit's insane.
Wait, Quentin. You saying what did you mean by me too?
I take like a shower every other day or something. Like unless I like work out or something, but like if I wake, like if I take a shower tonight and I work from home all day tomorrow, I'm not gonna take a shower before I go to bed.
You what? You sitting around fucking balls,
nigga. I was in a air conditioned house for 24 hours. I'm not gonna take a shower.
If it's nobody around to smell them, I mean.
And the only reason I've been taking showers daily now is because
that shit ain't right, bro. That ain't right, bro.
Hey, man.
Oh man.
So when you live with a woman,
I'm just kidding. I take a shower, and if I go, I take a shower anytime I go outside. Like if I leave outside of my house.
Yeah, but even if you don't, like,
if I don't leave my house for like 3 days, nigga, it take a while for my balls to get musty, so I might not take a shower for 3 days.
Nah, dog.
What? Are you joking? Are you
I'm not going.
What's going on here, man? What the fuck?
But I mean, even regardless of Quentin's craziness, I hear people a lot of times that say, "Oh, I only take 1 shower every 2 days," or they be like when they get up in the morning, so like they don't get in the shower. They just, man, look, bro. I see people going to the gas station in fucking pajamas.
Man, that's shit.
We gotta realize, like, I say this, but I also work out. I work out 5 times a week, so I take a shower.
Mm-hmm. I did. Me and Rita went to the pancake. We went to breakfast, and we seen a motherfucker in there.
No, I don't use a washcloth, nigga. I use a loofah, nigga, not a washcloth, nigga. That shit nasty.
There's people that's in there with pajamas on, bro. That's a red flag to me. Like, dog.
You laughing at, Slimmy?
You got on pajamas at the restaurant, fam.
That's a red flag for sure. Man, how you gonna be
dirty,
in the spot trying to work out? You ain't wiped your ass. You got on pajamas. You just rolled out the bed.
Yeah, bro.
That is disgusting.
That's facts. 100% facts. I just think
that's hard.
But see, that's why I was asking a question of, should people live together? Because you don't really know that person, Slimmy.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, but Slimmy, you saying you can't move in with them until you get married. And I'm not saying that you're wrong. Well, I'm just wondering what the logic is behind it.
I said you can't play house. That's what I said. You got to do a test run like what she was talking about.
How?
That's what she was talking about. You stay with each other for like 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
You think that's a fake? For 2 weeks, somebody gonna keep up a facade for 2 weeks?
It's not keeping up a facade. You just changed for 2 weeks.
That's crazy.
Nigga, people don't keep a facade for like a lifetime. Fuck you mean? Shit.
Facts.
But we talking about when you about to be married.
Well, we don't groom people for marriage anymore like they did back in the day. For the most part, they were kind of groomed. The women were groomed to have a husband and to do certain things.
That's true.
And the men were kind of groomed to be a husband. Now we're just winging it.
That is very true, Molly.
So.
That is very true. I don't know, Slimmy. I just think that I think you might be naive, Slimmy.
I don't think you can play house.
You don't think so, Slimmy? Honestly,
you can definitely play house. You can definitely play house for sure.
I don't think you should do that.
Okay, Slimmy. If you go out of town with a chick, or let's say you have a staycation, or you know what I'm saying, you stay with a chick, you're not on your best behavior?
Best behavior in what way? What you mean?
You might clean up after yourself a little bit more, or you put on your good draws. There you go.
I always got good draws on. I don't get that.
What is that? I don't care. No one cares. What the fuck?
What do you mean? Yes, you do care.
No, he just said I always had on good draws. Like I was like, we don't care.
No, because all the draws may be good, but you may have a favorite pair of pajamas or boxers, or you know what I'm saying? You might have that new pack that you haven't opened up yet, but you opening up the new pack.
Y'all grown niggas ain't still wearing boxers, but whatever.
Briefs, whatever y'all want to call it. The point is that, you know what I'm saying? You you're a lot more mindful when somebody is over your crib.
That's what I said. Consider it.
You might, you know what I'm saying? Put on a candle. I love these books, bro.
Go refill the Wally flowers from Bath and Body Works. Yup.
You make sure you get some more of these.
No, nigga, get that shit from Bath and Body Works, nigga. They got men's scents, nigga. It's a wrap. When
somebody said, Anton, do you support shacking up?
What's that mean?
It's not about what I think. I'm asking what the cultural norms are.
But when you think about like, what's the difference? Like, it's
why do people get mad at me when I speak in general? And then if I want to start giving my personal opinion, I say, okay, well, this is what my life is. And they say, Anton, don't make it all about you. Y'all got to pick a side, bro. Either you want me to speak in general about what the cultural norms are, or you want me to personalize it and tell you my experience. Y'all got to pick one. You can't keep flip-flopping. Which one y'all want? You got to pick one. You can't keep switching sides and saying, well, don't speak about it from your perspective. You got to either you want me to speak to what everybody is doing, or you want me to speak to what my personal, you know, beliefs are.
I don't know. I think it's all situational, because if you're going towards marriage, like I don't think, is that a make or break it? Like, are you gonna move with somebody and be like, nah, I can't do this shit no more because you saw some shit that you didn't see previous to?
Absolutely, 100%.
You think so?
Absolutely.
That's why. That's one of the.
I don't think anything that like you doing like on an individual, like habit wise, like how you cook your eggs or how you shower and those stuff like that. But
that was one of the rifts that initially, like me and Ava's mother, because she snored and I fucking stopped sleeping in there.
No, I can't fucking sleep.
Nigga, I can't sleep. I can't sleep in the same room with you when you snore. So I was sleeping across the hall.
Like if you live with somebody, you could tell if they lazy or not, for example. Yeah. Right? Or you can tell, you start to hear how they talk to their homegirls on the phone or some shit like that, right? Mm-hmm. Like there are other things that showcase itself beyond what we just look at it on the surface. You know what I'm saying? I think that there's a lot of things that you get to see.
Like when you see somebody kick the ice on the refrigerator and you're like, what the fuck did you just do? You don't want to put it in the sink, nigga.
You get to see how they clean. You get to see, you know what I'm saying? Like, you get to see a lot of stuff about people.
I've seen a woman walk past the same sock on the floor like for 3 days straight. Like just a sock. It was your sock, and you just kept walking by that bitch. You never picked it up, type shit.
I see. You get your good socks, because a lot of y'all motherfuckers like to wear y'all aerobic socks. Mm-hmm. See, Quinn ain't got on no fucking pants.
Why I got on shorts?
Quentin ain't got on no goddamn pants, and y'all ain't say nothing to him.
I got on some shorts, man. I got on some.
Nah, dog. Quentin got on Quinn got on a hoodie with no pants, bro.
Hey.
Nikes. Got on some Nikes, all right.
Don't lift that leg up too high. Ball might slip through. And she got some undies.
That I don't wear underwear at the house. Gotta have easy access, so put up the leg. Why so we're slipping go?
All right. Y'all got any other thoughts on this before I read super chats?
Yeah, you're gonna have to figure it out though.
I don't know if you could I don't know, man.
It might be off. It might not be no way of doing it without living with somebody.
I think that Molly is right in that it was different before because people were actually groomed for what being in a marriage was like, or in a relationship like. Let me ask y'all one more question. How soon after you start taking somebody serious? Well, I know y'all said, so basically y'all saying the only time that a woman should move in is after y'all get married.
I'm not saying that. No, because I've lived with 2 women and clearly I'm not married.
So how soon after you start talking to her, or at what point in the relationship do you say, or do you even initiate it? How do you get to the point to where you actually saying, hey, let's move in together?
When the money situation come up and we can save some money if you stop paying your rent and you come over here.
I don't think that a conversation usually happens, and I could be wrong.
I think it does.
I don't think.
Okay,
I've lived with slowly moving in, and then she just starts.
Mm-hmm.
And
she
then
starts with a toothbrush. You bring a toothbrush, and then you bring this, and then you bring that, and then you get a key, and then it's like we live together.
Yep.
No, that's when you and fellas, that's what I'm gonna tell you.
Too many overnights.
Nope. That's what I'm gonna tell you, fellas. You put all that shit in the bag. You put all that shit in the bag one day and be like, hey, you've been leaving this stuff over here for too long.
No, they start clearing out a drawer, clear out a spot in the closet for your
absolutely
stuff.
Absolutely not. No.
Yep. And then
it's just a slow transition.
In one bag.
And then what happens, Slimmy, is then she says, man,
this room.
I don't think I should renew my lease.
Yep, that's what it is. Yeah, my lease is about to come up. I might as well just move in with you.
You better.
That's what it is. Whoever's lease is back to expire next.
I think you should.
That's funny.
I like your apartment. I want to come over there sometime. The fuck?
Apartments are.
I mean, you so
worse. You can't do the most in apartments. Niggas can hear you.
Huh?
Nothing.
You got to be considerate of your neighbor.
Yeah, you got to get you a little house. Man. Come on over here. Come on over to the house. And everything is kept in here.
She just starts to slowly move in, leaving stuff.
Shit, man.
And then eventually she'll be like, man, my lease is up.
Yes, that's what it is. It's 1,000%. Yep.
Sammy, all the girls you talk to, they're not gonna even think you like them, bro.
How you say that?
Because you is mean.
Bagging their shit up and giving it back to them.
I don't know what else. I don't know what else to do. Why would you're not moving in?
Slimmy, do you ever get to the point to where you would consider a woman to move in with her or to have her move in with you?
I ain't never been to that point.
Dear Lord.
So Slimmy, you just let chicks go after a certain amount of time, or you just hold on to them until they just release themselves?
And once the lease is up, it's up.
Slimmy's gonna wait until he's like 55. He's gonna find him a 25-year-old.
We can't. I mean,
start a family.
You lease a car for a certain amount of time. The time is up. Shit. How often do you lease a car? Then you go back, you get that same car. It don't happen that often.
Yes, it does. You just get the new. Yeah, that's what my Uncle Larry do. He just keep releasing the same car, just the newer model.
The newer model, which is updated, upgraded. Yeah. It's fresh.
Crazy.
You know what the worst part about Slimmy is? Let me tell you about Slimmy.
He's telling the truth. He believes it.
You do. You do believe this shit. Let me tell you the worst part about Slimmy, y'all. I know these hoes hate Slimmy.
Yeah.
And this is why. Let me tell you why they hate Slimmy. Because Slimmy, in person, is the nicest motherfucker ever. He is one of the nicest. Oh,
Yeah.
what's his name? Hey man, you know, Slimmy is ladies guy, nice guy, and then he makes sure you good, all of this stuff. But in the inside, he's counting the days for you to get the fuck up out of his face. And that's because Slimmy that's the savage part, because women don't know what they're getting themselves into hanging out with this nigga.
Oh,
well, you have to be cordial. You have to have home training in public.
No. No, because women a lot of times know what they're getting themselves into in most instances. Like, you know if the nigga is like you know who he is. You know what I'm saying?
No, because the person
Slimmy will lead a woman to believe that she actually has a long-term opportunity. And he just mistakenly hit the market. And this motherfucker is ready to bag your shit up nicely. And he'll be acting confused, like, what you talking about? What do you mean you want to stay?
I don't think that. The person I'm talking to thought I was an asshole, so I started talking to him.
Slimmy is...
I ain't selling no dreams.
Movies, DVDs.
Molly, what's your impression of Slimmy in real life? Like meeting him in person in real life. What's your impression of Slimmy? How would you describe Slimmy's personality in real life?
Slimmy is very nice in person. He's very nice. You are thoughtful. I definitely seeing you in person, it is different. Like, and hearing your thoughts online, it's like night and day.
See,
she still ain't gonna let you hit.
Huh?
Just kidding.
See, look at Slimmy. He acting confused. He don't know what the fuck we talking about. Slimmy don't know what else.
I would never hook any of my single available friends up with Slimmy unless I know she was just looking for a good time too. But if she's looking for somebody, it's not Slimmy.
Damn.
Yeah, dang, that's an indictment. That's a huge indictment on your character, sir.
It's just gonna be thrown on a rotation.
What rotation? What you talking about? You can't be doing stuff like that, Molly.
Dang,
what's
my
her
heart
name?
beat
What's
as low as it's been all day today.
What's your friend with them things? I can't talk to her. Look at Molly. She's just like,
I don't know, because she's kind of like a hopeless romantic. Probably not.
Hell no.
Break that shit. And she's a Scorpio. You being got your car tire slashed up or something.
Are your friends sweet, Molly, or are they like you?
What do you mean?
It's hard to find like a truly like everyday a sweet girl, like a sweet, gentle soul woman. It's hard.
That's what Molly is. She cool. She chill.
I said sweet. I didn't say cool and chill. I said a gentle soul sweet.
She is sweet.
They're probably more sweet than me. They're probably a little bit more lover girl than me. I'll be honest.
Bet that. Send them my way. They can move in. I got 2 extra bedrooms.
They're more yeah, they think I'm a little bit more masculine in my thoughts. So.
And then Slimmy gonna be like, huh?
Get real close to the computer.
What you mean you wanted a key?
You want to say that nigga? What? My key, nigga.
What if she cooks for you every single day and it's like the most amazing food ever?
Nope.
I could cook for myself.
See, I knew that was.
But you can't cook as well as her.
No. I seriously doubt that. I'm being serious. No, I doubt that. But to play along, okay, that's good.
I had some yummy.
She don't get a key.
Slimmy, you do need a woman in your life permanently, because she got to monitor the sugars and shit like that you be putting in your body.
Hey, I ain't been having no sugar this week. I had like 4 bottles of Pepsi. That was it. I ain't had no candy, no nothing.
Pepsi,
that's a lot.
4 bottles of Pepsi, Slimmy?
A 24 ounce?
That's crazy.
Caffeinated cola.
Slimmy, have you ever seen them pour that shit on a rusted battery or some shit like that?
Yeah, I was in
That
some
shit
pipes.
clears that shit right up.
You say they put it on what?
They put it on like batteries to clean batteries and shit.
Coca-Cola,
not Pepsi. What?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Damn.
See,
you better have a life insurance policy
I be
if you
needing
get
that shit
married.
to stay awake, man. I be getting drowsy. I can't fuck with no coffee though, man. That shit
Slimmy,
disgusting.
I got some lemonade.
They got caffeine
I need some more
pills.
lemonade.
You know why I started? Like, I've really started going hard on some workout shit and transformation and all of that. And I'm gonna tell you why, bro.
My left handle went away, my nigga.
Because I realized that I needed more energy throughout the day, and the thing that was draining me was the stuff I was putting in my body. The way that I stay a lot more on it and alert, and then I still have energy to be able to live stream and still be able to do stuff that I need to do on a daily basis is because it's almost like 90% of what you put in your body, bro.
Oh yeah, for sure.
The minute that I removed all of the bullshit, I mean, I'm eating grapes right now or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
I love grapes.
But in a general sense, like, I had to change, like I had to stop. Honestly, drinking your calories, that shit, when I stopped drinking my calories, bro, and I only really started fucking with water, I'll get some tea. And if it's the weekend, and you know what I'm saying, I'll go out and, drink, Coronas or whatever like that. But mostly, man, like I started having way, way more energy when I had to change the way what I was putting in my body. I didn't get as sleepy. I didn't do none of that shit no more.
Cause you get that sugar crash when you eat sugar. It's coming.
And I needed it to be, you know what I'm saying, to be able to stream, to be more efficient, to get stuff done, bro. So I did it because it helped me to be more efficient from a work perspective. And I just found a reason to change it. But I'm telling you, bro, you gotta leave that shit alone, man.
You gotta feed your cells.
Yeah.
Whole Foods.
Fuck that Pepsi. Fuck all of that shit. I mean, I ain't saying don't cheat or have a day or something on the weekend or a day or two or whatever.
Chinese food.
I had Chinese food today.
It's chicken.
I had steak. Got some steak and some fried rice. It was pretty good.
That's what's up.
And some veggies.
Fucking hibachi, man.
That's what I ate today was hibachi. Yep.
That shit be taking me out.
That shit was expensive. I was like, nigga, that's why I don't date, nigga. Like, I ain't never in my life.
What was in your hibachi? What did you have?
I had a poke bowl.
You had a poke bowl? What was in it?
Quinoa, sweet potatoes, broccoli, corn, onion.
Dude, that onion soup be smacking, bro. I ain't never had that shit before, but it's so good.
Onion soup before?
Dude, that shit's so fucking good, bro.
You talking about pho?
No, it's like onion soup that it's pho. I think is what you're talking about, but that's different.
Pho. I don't know how to say it.
That's different. Yeah.
Let me read some of these super chats and then we're gonna rock out. Got another light subject for y'all. Trump told Zelenskyy to get down or lay down, says Wesley Turner. Being a Republican in a common black family is like being Jackie Robinson. The hate is similar. Glory to God. My spiritual B-Day is April 3rd. That's exactly what we should aspire to do. Be evenly yoked with our wives and fully submitted to Christ. Shout out to you. I made sure my wife knew my belief system. She got saved and baptized. I don't have all of these problems most guys have because we understood biblical submission and she already a good person. By the way, Q seems different in a good way. What's changed? Slim, this show is pure comedy. AD old fashioned works. There's new fashion stuff we see don't work. People make relationships so hard when they are not. And I went to Target today. Shout out to all of y'all. I'm not gonna let Q die on that hill alone. We're not gonna act like we don't have a lazy Sunday. He did not say a lazy one day though. What up though? Shout out to y'all. Enjoy y'all weekend. Says it with Tony. What up to Tony from Detroit? What up? What up? What up? Nah, Q. A shower every other day is just nasty. People that previously lived together before marriage have higher divorce rates. It doesn't work. You should definitely stay together before marriage, so you fully understand the person. It's not 56 BC modern solutions to modern problems. Fukari Ferry says, I had an ex-boyfriend kept leaving stuff at my pad. I joked, you might as well move in. He said, I thought you would never ask, and then went out and brought in 2 bags. Jesus Christ. Slimmy gonna have her shit in a brown plastic bag from the grocery store.
Oh man, hell no.
Slimmy said 5 bottles of Pepsi like it was nothing.
For a week?
That's crazy. Dude, it's so bad for you, bro. I used to drink like 2 Red Bulls a day. And then I had to cut that out, bro.
Slimmy, if you drink 1 soda, you need 2 bottles of water to wash that out of your body. Yep. No added sugar, no fructose corn syrup, no soda, no fast food. I drink water, eat fruit and vegetables. I might eat some meat once in a blue moon. So
Pause.
Pause
as fuck, nigga.
Nothing wrong with eating a little meat. If he's a tyrant,
And he said some meat in capital letters.
Yeah, it's like,
y'all know what he meant. Y'all know what he meant.
No, I don't know what he meant. I don't know him.
Dude, I had some today. It was teriyaki steak, nigga. That shit was fucking fire.
That's what's up. I like that. All right. Let me throw in the next one in the same vein. This is similar up the same alley, but I want to get y'all perspective on it.
I believe this, and I say this through all my experiences working with couples, working with friends, whatever. If you are not giving a few days away from your partner, I can guarantee you one or the other person is going to start to slightly unconsciously resent the other. You want to know why? Because when you don't have space or boundaries when you're in a relationship, you start to build resentment, okay? And a lot of you are going to be like, that's not true. I spend every waking moment with my partner. I can guarantee you if 2 people spend every waking moment together, regardless of what the relationship looks like, one or the other partner is feeling that. I don't care what you tell me. I don't care what you tell me. You are not supposed to spend every waking moment with your partner. You need to have individuality. You need to have your own hobbies. You need to have your own life. And then you come together. That's how you keep a relationship fresh. And that's how you keep a relationship in the way where your partner misses you and wants to be around you. Not constantly always being around each other. That's not fucking healthy.
So dumb. This woman said that people need to maintain their individuality inside of relationships. That's what I summed it up as. Quentin, what's your thoughts?
Well, she just like, who really spends their every waking moment with their spouse? Like niggas go off and they go to work and they come back and like I don't think that's a deal. I think that's the norm for most people. They go and do stuff and they come back home to their people.
Slimmy.
Like I even think about that like currently like while dating women, like nigga, do you work from home too? Because if you work from home too, this shit ain't gonna work.
So you think that people need to? You agree with her that people need to maintain their individuality and be able to?
I don't say they. I wouldn't use those words. I would just need to say you need to go and come back.
What does that mean?
You need to go to work, come back, like leave for a couple hours and come back. Like we can't just be in the same house all day, working every day, and we both work from home every day. Nah, nigga, you need to leave. Somebody need to get out the house.
Slimmy,
a lot. That's a lot.
What do you think, Slimmy?
Yeah, I don't want to be around something that's, like
we.
You don't let me talk, nigga.
I'm laughing, nigga. Like
I don't think
I can't laugh, nigga.
You funny as fuck. I think you should be around somebody all the time. Like I think some of the things she says has some credence because you're not gonna be able to keep things fresh if you always around that person. Like if you always around them. Like I think it should be like some kind of, I don't know, lunch break or dinner time. Some away from each other, some. And then you also, like, people have to have their own life. You know what I'm saying? You got to have your own life in some kind of way. So, yeah, if you just dating, now when you get married, man, shit gonna get rough.
That leader dude is wrong. He said if you can't be around someone 24/7, you shouldn't be with them. That's bullshit, nigga. Fucking during COVID, niggas hated each other. Niggas being stuck in the house all day with the same motherfucker. Shit.
But I also think that you got to do what works for you. Everything don't work for everybody. Some people they can handle being around each other all the time. I don't think that's gonna work for me. You know what I'm saying? I don't think that's gonna work.
Molly, what do you think about having to maintain your individuality in relationships?
I think it's important because being around the same person all the time, you can get stuck in a rut or stuck in y'all routine, whatever it is. Some people are very codependent in their relationships and they probably don't have any healthy boundaries. And I can see where she was saying that there can be some resentment. And I think people should be more open-minded to having healthy boundaries in place and letting people be who they are and have their space and be able to do them when they need to. I think I like having equilibrium. So
I don't know. I'm kind of on the fence about it. And that I do agree with all of y'all. I know that Rita thinks differently. Rita, what do you think about that? What do you think about spending 24 hours around somebody?
I don't think that it's a problem, but because I know who I'm married to.
Forget who you married to. Just tell me what your thoughts are about. Forget what I think.
Yeah, I don't see it as a problem.
So, what would you, if you had the choice to be able to do it? How would you do it?
Well, I also think it depends on who you're married to.
What is that?
I think it depends on the person and how much you like them or want to be around them.
What do you ask me on a regular basis about crawling in my skin? That's what she say to me. She asked me if it was possible, would you let me get inside of your skin?
He always say that.
And I say, what kind of fucking question is that? If it's possible, would you let me get inside of your skin? I just want to get in your skin and be under you all the time. That's what she say all day long. And I say, no, I'm not a fucking kangaroo. And she would be like, well, not like a kangaroo, like in your skin. Not in a pouch. Not in a pouch. I want to be inside you.
Your marsupial in this bitch.
If I was to let her in her mind, she would be inside of my skin 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
Not 7 days a week.
Okay, how often? Because you got to get your hair and your nails.
I gotta get my nails done. That's it. She gonna stick her hand outside the couch, nigga.
So yeah, I think that it's important. I kind of think that it's important for a guy to maintain his individuality, but then at the same time, it's like I would expect for a woman to just want to be up under you and stuff all the time. If that makes sense.
I don't. I wish I could find me a woman that would feel that way. I'm working on it.
What do you mean?
I want a woman that wants to be up under me all the time.
Are you sure?
Yup.
Okay.
I want her to feel that way. That don't mean I'm a letter, but I want to at least have the option to stiff arm her away. Shit.
I don't know if you want that.
I do.
Mm-hmm. That sounds like a gift and a curse.
Why does it sound like a gift and a curse?
It's good to know that someone likes you that much, but at the same time, I definitely want my space. So, like Quinn said, the Heisman gonna be crucial. You don't want to have to Heisman a woman.
I mean, but you don't Heisman her, right?
You push her on the forehead like that.
No, I mean you just
I love that. Like, come over here, nigga. Let me grab some ass and just lay here and watch some fucking Netflix. That shit's fucking great.
Like, she's over there literally watching her.
Hey,
what?
She's over there watching my show on her laptop. It's crazy as this. Literally, she's over there watching it in a house coat. Watching the show on
what the fuck is a house coat? What does that mean?
It's a
robe. You don't know what a house
It's
coat
a house
is?
coat.
It's a robe.
It's a house coat.
Oh. Where is she? She's like blending in with the wall. Where I didn't even see a person.
She's right there.
Where? I don't see nothing.
Hey, Rita.
Right there.
What are you talking about, Quinn?
I thought that was a
person right there.
She blended in with the wall, nigga. She's a fucking.
She'd be right there. She'd be watching the show. She'd be laughing.
Is that Airbnb you're in with the cool pictures?
Mm-hmm.
That's nice.
Yeah, and then the city is over there that way.
This is my Airbnb.
So
it's an efficiency?
You said what?
It's an efficiency?
No, it's a house.
Oh.
What's in a fit?
No, you was doing like this, like it was the only room there.
Benny Boom said, Molly, are you clingy?
Hell no. Get your bitch ass on your own side of the bed.
I'm clingy to his pockets. I'm not really. No, I'm just kidding. Am I clingy? No. I have my own life. He's probably a little bit more clingy, honestly, but it's okay.
Clingy? He's clingy?
Probably if I have to compare the two of us, yes.
Oh man, that is so hilarious, Molly. You are the best ever. You are the best ever.
No, man.
But
Molly,
it's cool. Like that's just how he
is. You can't do this, Molly. You can't do that.
Why she can't do it? Why she can't do it?
No, that was wild, man.
What's so wild about it?
I mean, I don't know. Let me not say too much. I don't want to put my foot in my mouth.
No, we like it. We like it when you say that.
That was some savagery, man.
I don't think I would be clingy with any man though.
You said you know what?
I don't think I would be clingy with any man.
I think you would.
I think you would, nigga. Somebody fucking choke your ass and pull that damn hair, nigga. You gonna?
No, I don't think that's what it is. I just think that.
Yo, get your bitch ass over here and snuggle, nigga. She'd be like, okay.
What?
Yeah, you just gotta talk. You just gotta talk. You gotta be forceful with that shit.
Man, that's some wild.
Molly toxic. I'm starting to learn Molly toxic like that.
No, I'm not. I'm just not. I think men are just used to women being clingy. And not all of us really are.
With your biker fucking scarf on and shit. Mm-hmm.
You said you think that I don't know, man.
Yeah, I like clingy. Like, yeah.
Like clingy, like what is clingy?
Well, I feel like clingy insinuates it's not wanted. Like I think it's only clingy if it's like not wanted.
No, that's not true.
Okay.
I don't think that. I think that's just, you know what I'm saying? It's just normal.
Like if I'm laying in the bed, like I want your head like right here laying on me, like while we're laying in the bed type shit.
I don't think that's clingy.
Like
to me, clingy is not being okay with somebody having space.
Oh no,
you just have to know what they're doing all day, or
it is. It is.
That's possessive, nigga. That's another word for that.
I feel like that. Yeah, I don't see what the difference is.
Hold on, I think clingy is a negative connotation to it.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, I don't think that's it. it's hard for me to describe it without using examples from my own situation, I guess. I don't know.
I would think I'm clingy, but I just always want to kiss on you and touch some ass and some titties. I don't know if that's clingy or not.
No, I'm not clingy at all. I'm not. I'm more focused on like business. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I think that clingy is different. I think that I look at clingy kind of sort of like a woman that always want to be around this particular guy. That's what I kind of look at it as, if that make any kind of sense. So I just kind of look at it a little bit differently. I don't know.
Yeah. I'm not checking locations. I'm not asking where you're at, what you're doing.
Oh yeah.
If I call and you don't answer, I'll talk to you
You
when
would
I talk to
definitely
you.
do that shit. You would definitely.
Dang, Molly is a freaking.
You would definitely.
Lord Jesus.
You would definitely.
I mean, but that's just normal for me. I don't know.
I think you would.
No,
Do y'all
it
think
can't be
that the woman takes on the personality of how her man, I don't want to say treats her? Do you think that the woman's a personality adapts to the type of man that she's dealing with? Put it like that.
Mm-hmm.
It depends on what kind of woman it is, I guess.
Is it dependent on a woman or is it dependent on a man, though? Is what I'm saying.
I think some women.
Does the woman adapt to the type of man that she's with, or is the woman inherently who she is?
I think they are who they are. Like if you're like a dominant woman, you got a beta male. That's just what it's gonna look like. Like,
is it a circumstance to where she would change, though? Is what I'm asking. Can you? Okay. Is Molly? Because one of the things that you said is, "No, you will be different." Is Molly changeable?
Man, I don't think so. Shit, no.
But as far as like being more like warm,
I don't know. As far as like you would be different depending on the type of dude that you deal with.
no.
Quinn, do you think it's a possibility that Molly could be clingy?
No, but I think if Molly Tour be changed, it'd have to be like a fucking hyper ass masculine dude. Like,
I don't think it'd take all of that.
I do. I think it'd take a 6'9" nigga and to put his dick on her forehead, nigga, when he walk up in the room. Type of shit.
I don't think that.
Fuck you, Slimmy. What the fuck you looking at?
Where did that come from?
I don't know. I guess I just don't feel like I have attachment issues. Like I'm very okay with people.
Why does that have to be an
what they want to
issue?
do.
So only people that are
well, some people
have
well, some people don't. You know. I don't know.
Okay, it was just a question.
It would. I don't feel like it would matter any man I would be with. I would probably still be like this.
You like cats, Molly?
No.
Okay.
Slimmy, do you think that Molly is changeable?
Yeah, any man, the right man can bring something else out in a woman that she doesn't think is there. Just like a woman, certain women, they have the ability to bring something out of men that a motherfucker didn't think was there. Like
do we need to run it back to the other night where you said that's what I was standing on the other night, sir, and you were saying to the contrary.
What?
When I said that women are inspirational and they motivate men.
If this motherfucker think that he gonna pull some bullshit,
you just said a woman can bring something out of you that they didn't think was there.
That's not the same context, Quentin. Please stop. Don't do that, man. That is nowhere near the same context. You were saying that women motivate men to do things that they weren't capable of. That's basically what it sounded like you were saying. I'm talking about something totally different. We're talking about emotional things. This is not the same. You were saying dude's not going to go to work. Then all of a sudden a woman is going to motivate him to want to go. I totally disagree with that. That is not the same conversation, young sir. That's not the same conversation. What makes you think that's the same?
I capitulate.
Slimmy has evolved.
To what? You fucking mammal nigga?
No, he's evolved because Slimmy was a lot more reserved when we first started doing this podcast together. When we first started doing this together, Slimmy is different than he used to be.
Yeah, I was like, I was pretty chill, but
Slimmy has evolved a lot.
Now I'm pretty chill because I'm just gonna let him talk. I don't have a rebuttal. I rebuke.
You rebuke what?
Because he know you weren't right. Yeah, that was not the same context, man. But I get it how you live, eh? If you think it was, I definitely disagree, but I don't know.
I think that you can change a woman 100%.
1,000%.
But in what way? Like change in what way?
I think you can unlock her.
Yeah.
You can absolutely make a woman obsessive over you. You can make a woman more clingy towards you. You can make a woman see men differently. You can make a woman like all of that. I think that all of that is possible.
I think I can be obsessed with somebody, but they don't really know.
That's scary. That's like murderer vibes.
No, it's not murder.
It's not murder.
Like I'm not gonna get so crazy to where I forget that there are other men on this planet. Like I'm not gonna be that obsessed with one person. That's where it comes to like losing yourself as a woman, because some women will lose themselves in their relationship and make it about somebody outside of them.
Look at Quentin.
I don't know.
What's wrong, Quentin?
The stuff that comes out of Molly's mouth, like I don't know why I'm surprised every time.
I think it's because I was raised by a man. I have a brother. I was raised by a guy, so it's just. I think some of the same things that some women would get excited about when it comes to guys. I'm just like, I think I know too much. Just know too much.
Is that
I got schooled very young.
Is that a good thing or a bad thing, Quinn?
It sounds like she's jaded. It's bad.
No, I'm not jaded though.
Well, you just said you know too much. And from what you know, I'm sure your experience has changed from what you know.
I mean, I just know not to be super unrealistic in relationships. I wouldn't expect a man to be. I don't know, y'all. Let me not say too much. They like if I love a person, they'll know that I love them. I'm not just like a taker, take. You know, I don't think that he lives to serve me at all. So. I know how to show people respect.
You gonna bring some of your friends to the next meetup, Molly?
Yeah, if they want to come.
I'll buy their plane ticket. Let me know.
See, you didn't even have to do that, Quentin, and now you already gonna be fucking. That's why you can't do that. You can't say that.
I rebuke.
You can't say that. Now you got it. Now you on the hook for
some plane tickets in this bitch.
Yeah, you don't want to create those expectations.
Nigga, we got buddy passes over here, nigga.
Sorry.
Never say that shit. Never say that shit.
That's funny.
No.
What are you eating, Mr. Danielson?
Grapes. Only got one more left.
I want some grapes.
Only grapes right now, big dog. Bananas, grapes, stuff like that. Yeah. So, anyways, let me go ahead and read super chats, and then we'll go over to the next one. I got something else. Lighthearted Friday. Quentin need the ball. Tej Henley.
What does that mean?
I don't know.
Quentin need the ball. Team. I don't get that.
Should only have 36 grams of sugar a week. These car psychologists give the worst advice. Yeah, but it's good conversation. Leave Rita alone and let her love you. I do let her love me.
Car psychologist, I didn't peep that.
I definitely think it's important. My wife knows when the weather is decent, I got to get my fishing and motorcycle riding in. I've always said it's essential for men, in my opinion. Molly has cat energy. Nope, not true. Molly look like horsepower. I don't understand. Molly likes horsepower. I think he means say Molly likes horsepower. I caught that.
She's talking about the fast car.
The car.
Yeah.
I caught that. I rebuke reference Q Diddy. Shout out to everybody in the chat. We appreciate y'all for holding us down. All right, here we go. This kind of leads into what we was just talking about, but let's
I don't know what man needs to know and understand this, but the number one way to know if a woman likes you is whether or not she has rules for you, because I promise you, if she likes you, there are no rules. Even down to her boundaries and all of these laundry lists of expectations that she supposedly has. For a man that she really likes, all of that crap goes out the window. Our common sense goes out the window. We just do whatever, say whatever. We're all in all of the time, immediately. We don't think about red flags. We don't think about any of that shit, because when we like you, we don't have to have all these rules and expectations and standards and all this crap. The only time a woman sets standards and all these supposed boundaries is when she doesn't like you, because then she can use those boundaries and those standards that are all fake as fuck as an excuse not to date you and not want to be with you and not want to do all of these things. It's all bullshit. Women will say whatever to make you think that she has, you know, all of these standards and she's not going to give it up and she's not going to be easy. But the minute that she likes you, like, you don't got to do shit. She's going to come to you. She's going to text you. She's going to cook for you. She's going to sleep with you. She's going to want to touch you. She's going to want to be affectionate. You could be in the same room playing video games for 6 hours and she's going to sit there on her phone just being in your presence, because there are no rules. And that's what ends up happening. The moment that she doesn't feel the same way, because her opinions are based off her feelings, and the way she feels about you only lasts so long up until the honeymoon stage, then all these rules come into play. All of a sudden, she's bitching about you playing video games, or she's bitching about you staying out all night, even though when she first got with you, you were doing all the same things. Those standards and expectations change based off of her mood. Hope this helps. Okay, bye.
Okay, bye.
Molly, do you think that women throw out all of the rules when they find a man that they actually like?
I think some of them, I don't know.
All right,
I feel like some of them will.
Don't reply
I'm
yet.
on the fence.
Don't reply yet. Just hold on to it. Slimmy. Nope, I'm not going to Slimmy. Q. Women throw out all of the rules when they like you.
All, no, some, yes. That kind of made me think of my current situation, that she had a rule that I had to abide by, and I'm thinking she don't like me because she didn't throw it out. So I'm like, what the fuck?
Yeah, because a woman could do all those same clingy type of things for a man and not like him.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. You should have picked a different video, nigga.
No.
I'm flying home today, nigga. Shit. The airport.
Slimmy. Do women throw out all of the rules if they really like you?
Yeah. That's true.
Damn, Slimmy, man, you are on the same page.
That's true. Like I've seen it firsthand. I've seen it secondhand, third hand.
Yep.
Like I done heard women like, damn, I never thought I would do that.
Mm-hmm.
He keep doing this shit. I just keep letting them. They throw out if they like you, they like you. They don't give a fuck. Their standards are, I ain't gonna say their standards are lower, but in some cases, yeah, their standards are lower. But there are no rules.
Facts.
I
believe that women only have standards for men that they think about.
What?
They don't care for.
No.
I believe that women only have standards. Only have standards.
Well, Slimmy just said it. Rules, yes, standards. Just
I think the standards well, let me preface it better. Because standards are like, you won't talk to a dude who you feel like is trashy. Like they're not gonna.
No, standards is I'm not sleeping with you on a first date, or I'm not gonna let you do this to me. Or
I'm talking about before you get to that part. Like somebody who ain't dressed, who's not clean. Like I'm talking about like that. She not gonna fuck with. Like,
I don't think ain't no rules, ain't no standards, ain't none of that shit. I think that if a woman has never experienced that, then it's just a possibility that they ain't ran into the right one. And it doesn't mean that a guy that get it from one woman is going to get it from a different type of woman. Because you know what I'm saying? Like, I think that it takes a certain type of guy for that woman in particular to unlock her. Personally, I think that there are certain guys that can get it out of multiple women, maybe not every single woman, but I believe that absolutely positively that there is a guy out there, or two or three, that a woman will throw every single fucking boundary that she thought that she had out the window. 100%.
Yeah.
You can make a chick quit her fucking job. She will miss work. She will do whatever, bro. 1000%, bro. In my opinion, I believe that a woman does not have any standards for the man that they really, 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 really care that they want to be with. All of that
they gonna crash out for him.
100%. Absolutely.
I think someone in the chat said it better. Rules, yes. Standards, no. Because I think just like I get that. That makes sense.
Break that down for me.
Because even I would say this is the person. I know a person that I think they like me, but her standards are you're going to use a condom. So
she is. You crazy.
So if she where's Slimmy go?
I'm out of here.
So she don't like me because she made me? Like, is that what you telling me right now? Like, I just think that's the standard. Like, whether she like you or not, that's where her standards are.
Okay.
Oh man, I gotta get up out of here.
Like I understand where the lady was coming from, but to me, that is a pick Misha. Like I like you so much that nothing that should matter matters.
Yes. Listen, Q Diddy, it doesn't mean that she doesn't like you, but when she really, really, you know what I'm saying? It's like levels to the like and levels to the love.
I'm about to cry, so I don't want you to keep going.
She will let you do anything. She wants you to ravage her. Jesus. Have you ever been with a girl and she is obsessed with serving you?
Yep.
There you go.
I just talked to her, and next thing you know, Amazon's at my front door. Yep.
No. Like obsessed with servicing you.
I'm just saying anything I do, yeah. Yes.
Like she gets off on you getting off.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking different, bro. Like if you with a girl and she think that it's a chore to have sex with you, that's why when I see guys that are in sexless relationships or sexless marriages, she don't like you.
Yeah.
She don't like you. And it could be for a moment. It could be something that she going through. It could be because she just genuinely don't fuck with you and she with you for the opportunity. But if she's rationing or nigga, you gotta try to schedule it or any of that type of shit, she don't like you because for the dude that she really like, that nigga can get it all whenever he want. She is at his beck and call. She will come over. She will drive an hour to get it and do whatever it takes just because she don't like you, honestly. And that is the honest to God truth, bro. If y'all ever call me, and I've been on a lot of coaching calls and a lot of these calls with y'all, and y'all tell me, man, you know, she don't like you, bro. She don't like you. And we can figure out where it came from, and maybe it's another nigga that didn't got a hold of her or something. It could be a lot of different things. It could be because she's going through postpartum. It could be because y'all just not seeing. I don't know what it is. We got to figure that part out. But I know where you at with it, and I know that she don't like you.
What if she started off liking him and then it transitioned into her putting up more boundaries and
Oh, she don't like him no more. You know that, Molly. You know she don't like him.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
She don't like him. If she start putting up boundaries that she never had before, she don't fuck with you. And I'll throw another cherry on top of it. It's a possibility that she likes somebody else that she hasn't even gotten with yet. She may have a prototype somehow, somewhere, something that sparks her, something that make her feel some type of way. She may not have even met the person in real life. She may see him. It may be somebody that gives her a different type of perspective or a different idea. It's a possibility that she actually likes somebody else.
A work husband.
It may not even be a work husband. It may not even be somebody that she's interacting with on a daily basis. She wants something else.
She yearning for it.
Yeah, she need it.
My love is yearning for you. Sorry.
And Molly, be honest. Is that true?
yeah.
Damn, is it good?
I mean, and I do like I understood some of those ladies' points because we are willing to kind of, I don't know, but I think I don't know.
Molly's so scared.
Not all women are
Molly, I've never
monoliths.
seen you this scared to talk tonight.
Well, because it's like I understand some things, and then sometimes I'm like, me personally, I feel like I
You
can
don't have
like
to
you
speak
and
from your
still
own
have
personal.
some boundaries.
You don't have to speak from your own personal perspective. You can speak. I mean, you got homegirls and stuff. You know what I want to think.
Yeah. They will, because some women will have a good guy at home, but something she don't like about him, or he ain't taking showers enough, something. She'll start.
What is Slimmy doing?
Start
Why did you put your
fantasizing.
head in the camera, bro?
He's eating.
Yeah, Slimmy is eating. Slimmy is getting his girl
I keep seeing this thing.
because he eats.
That shit look weird as fuck.
Slimmy, you can cut the camera off if you want to, bro. You don't have to leave the camera on, bro. You know that, right? If you just don't want to eat in the camera, you can cut the camera off, bro. We understand. You can cut the camera back on when you.
I don't want this nigga Quinn complaining.
Nigga, look worse. You keep doing this, nigga. You keep doing this.
But I think I was looking crazy. I turned it off. Because I just looked at the at the stream on the iPad. I'm like, oh, that dude look kind of wild. Like, man, look right. That chicken was smacking though. Gosh dang. Boy.
It seemed like it.
Good grief.
Oh man, that's crazy.
I think they shorted me a wing too, though. I'm kind of sorry. Because it was only 4 in that bitch.
Oh man.
It gotta be a 5-piece, man. Shit.
Only Quentin will point that shit out. Quentin.
No, he was right though, because when I look back at that stream, it was looking.
I kept backing up, nigga. I'm like, nigga.
But at the same time, I couldn't stop.
You couldn't pause, nigga.
That shit was going so crazy.
I couldn't
I was
stop.
like, damn. And I wasn't eating the wing. I was like eating part of the gristle. That's how I know it was busted. I'm like, damn, man.
I can start counting his wings.
Hell yeah. It's only one left now.
You gotta save it for after the show.
Might not make it.
They just built a wing stop like half a mile down the street from my spot.
Oh yeah, you good to go then. Even though I think Wingstop.
Nah, them lemon pepper, nigga, smacking. All flats, nigga. Yup.
They got bags of all flats, I heard.
And then Quentin let his intrusive thoughts get the best of him every time. Like, nigga,
I've been
what you doing, dog?
Why didn't you know I was eating though? Like,
it just looked weird. You just kept putting your whole head in the camera. Nigga.
Like he was trying to hide the face. He was chewing.
No, see. No. That's not what that was,
what
bro.
the fuck it look like?
Chill.
Yeah, you did like a whole bunch of times, bro.
See, I know what just happened here. Anton did this. That shit was over with.
This shit was funny as hell.
That shit was over with, man.
I was thinking to myself, why Sonny ain't cutting the camera off?
I don't know why I didn't cut the camera off, dog. I was in another world, man.
He was trying to stay present for the conversation.
Yeah, man. I'm a chill. That shit was busting.
Oh my god. Slimmy, you are hilarious, bro. You are funny as hell.
Shit, man. If that motherfucker's still open, I'm gonna go get some more.
What? It's 12:30 in the morning.
What that mean? It's a bar. It's so close till 2:30. That bitch right down the street.
Oh.
All them rappers and shit ain't gonna be in there no. Them niggas gonna be cold. They gonna be drunk. They out of there.
Slimmy, you gonna go all the way down the street to get some more chicken wings?
Man, that shit smack. That shit smack. I didn't put no sauce on that chicken. I said I want the sauce on the side. That was just straight up well cooked chicken. That's hard. That's hard to find, man. It's hard to find.
It's gonna be open tomorrow, Slimmy.
Shit. Shit, man. I don't know if I can wait.
Do y'all eat those smoothies with bulbas in them?
With who?
Say what?
Bulbas.
Like the boba teas?
Yeah, that shit's so nasty. Like those little black balls. Pause.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
I fucking hate that shit, bro. It's so disgusting.
No, it's not. You don't get the one with the smoothie. You get the tea.
Well, I just had one. It was like it was a smoothie with like those little black balls in them, and they give you bigger straws so you can suck it up through the. My friend wanted me to try hers. Like,
boy, that's like people only. I don't know, bro. That don't sound right. What is it?
Bulbas? Yeah, it's like a little black ball. Sorry, that sounds so fucking.
What are those though? What are they?
I don't know.
Because I saw a video and it's probably not real, but it was like an animal pooping.
No, that's
and
not.
that's what they was. Oh,
No,
they bust in your mouth like when you eat them too.
Like what happened? Who eat them? Who eat them?
Maybe it's good. I'm not that adventurous with stuff.
Tapioca? Okay, it's like a little ball of tapioca. That makes sense.
No, they're good. You just got to get the right flavor, bro.
No, them motherfuckers was nasty. I had to swallow that shit whole. I didn't even chew it.
Why did I keep laughing?
My love.
How many was in there? It's a whole bunch.
Yeah, it's not like 2 or 3. It's like a whole bunch of them.
In the smoothie?
It's fucking gross, bro.
In the smoothie?
Usually they call them boba teas.
Like you can get them both. You can get the smooth the other two. They don't matter. They gross. Don't matter what concoction you put them in.
They're not gross.
They're disgusting.
No, they're not. They're cool.
It's gelatin. What?
They're cool. They come from Asian. Is that an Asian thing, Rita?
Yep, Asian gave me mine this morning. That shit was disgusting.
Yep, they like Asian. So
this was an Asian day for me today. I had some bulbas and I had some hibachi.
That's a good day.
Yep.
That hibachi make up for everything.
Let me read some super chats.
I ain't never had onion tea in my life, and or onion soup. That shit was smacking.
I got one more question for y'all. All right.
Hey.
Chris Fear says there are no rules for kings. That is true. There are no rules for kings. Tyrant says, I knew a girl that let a man beat and cheat on her, and she still stayed with him. She bought a PS5 and even got the guy a job.
Wait, why did he say beat?
Reggie Lewis says, most women lead with their emotions. Most women lead with their emotions. A guy can speak to every emotion and get everything from her guys in prison and get married. That's a fact.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know a woman could put box on you with fervor and still be stepping out on you with the local Tyrone. Yeah, nah, she not.
Yeah,
but she not gonna step out if she get that right one. She not. Listen. Once you get a woman's head, and if you get to her head through her body too, and she really, really like you, man, it's fucking over, bro. When you get a woman in that type of space, she don't see nobody else, bro.
Mm-hmm.
She don't see other men.
Nothing
at a
See, I don't know though, because I know women who it's like they really would like a guy, but they have a rotation of other guys that are like beating it down. So I'm like, how much do you really like this dude?
Yeah, but
that's why I can't answer the question, because it's like I think women can like a man and throw it out the window, but that doesn't mean she's not letting other men access her.
Okay.
And I think men might confuse that.
But she don't like that.
If I just don't.
It's
one
but
thing
he
to
might
like
not like
a guy,
her
though.
like that though.
It's one thing to like a guy. It's another thing to be like obsessive with it. Like
he might be her first pick, but that doesn't mean other men aren't.
You gotta unlock a chick. If you that nigga that unlock her, it's fucking over. If you want, I'll give it to you like this. If you unlock her, it don't matter what happened. You can reach out to her 2 years from now, and that shit will pull on her spirit, bro. She will never divest from you. She will always think about you. She might be thinking about you when she with another guy.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
You will always have her. You will have her spirit, dog. and it's over for her. Like, do some shit. That guy is gonna be the comparison or any other experience that she ever had with another man.
Yeah.
And it ain't no rules for that nigga. She could have standards. Oh, you know, I'm not gonna do this, or no fucking coffee dates. That nigga don't have to call for no date. All that nigga gotta do is be in the proximity. That shit is over. I'm telling you. And if you've never experienced it, you gotta get it, bro. You do. And he know it. He know it. She know it. They know it. She'll be fucking getting up cooking for that nigga with and he ain't even requested. She'll be rubbing the back of that nigga head when he's sleeping, trying to breathe that nigga in. Trying to tell you she'll breathe you in. She will breathe you in. Trying to crawl in your fucking skin and shit.
Marsupials on deck, kangaroo.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. There is no rules for when you get that. Y'all keep talking about, oh man, I'm having problems with my chick, nigga. That's because she didn't like you, nigga. It's a difference when a woman settles for what she think makes sense for her life versus running into a nigga that's gonna unlock her. He may be best for you.
Women haven't been unlocked though.
Yeah, it is a lot of women that haven't been unlocked. Most women don't get unlocked.
Yeah, they sit up here talking about faking orgasms and all that weird ass shit.
And that's why you better keep her home, nigga. You better keep her home in that rural city. Keep her home in that rural city and fucking keep her away.
Because once you find that one,
it's over.
That done gave her that rainfall, that waterfall.
You better keep her in Mackinac Island where they ain't got no
that waterfall. It's over with.
Keep her in that small city and let her stay in her little bubble and stop trying to show her new things. I want to take you over here because nigga, she gonna run into somebody that's gonna Gush City, boy. You never knew she can get that wet. And then you ain't gonna never be able to experience her again the same way, because then she gonna come back to you and she gonna be doing things that you ain't never seen before. And nigga, somebody taught her that.
Yep. Open that mouth wider.
And it's crazy. And she loved that shit. She didn't even know that she loved it. She didn't even know that her taste buds was on that type of time.
Right.
She didn't even know that she didn't even know she liked choking, nigga.
What the fuck?
She didn't know that shit. She know now. And she want to go further and further and deeper and she want to try more. Boy, her head is gone, nigga. Her head is gone. She in a whole nother fucking stratosphere, nigga. She ain't even thinking about you. And here's the worst part about it. And we're gonna go over to the next video. She'll try it just to see, like, she'll mention some shit like, let's try new things, or have you ever? And you so unsuspecting because you like, you're not thinking about it.
It's a regular program.
Yeah, you're not thinking about it, and you just think that everything is. She trying to figure out how to get you to the next level. And get that nigga to the next. Him. He whatever he is gonna be. Nigga Quentin.
You ain't typing nothing.
He's so stupid.
Hey, that sounds like a Muppet doing.
Yeah, man, seriously, y'all need to leave y'all girl in Green Bay, Wisconsin, nigga.
Wow.
Go girl to the arena.
The Bumbleglot.
Yeah, leave her back where she came from, bro. Because once she gone, you'll never get her back. Even if she come back home, she not there. She there in spirit only.
Yep.
So look at this nigga Clinton.
No, that might be real. that was real.
Why don't you put it on mute when you typing hard, bro?
Yeah.
I get used to, like, usually when I'm at home, you can't hear me typing. I don't know why you can hear me typing now.
Yeah, you definitely can hear you typing.
You don't use your phone at all when you
look now I need therapy. Why I need therapy?
Well, I'm typing. I'm messaging somebody like on you can message people on a Mac.
Yeah, you can. You can message.
No, what I'm saying is you don't use your phone to stream though, right?
My phone is my camera.
Yeah.
You use that all the time? That's what you always use?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why we can hear you to that end. I don't know. I thought you used your computer to stream.
I just have my. I don't know.
That's
I
strange.
don't need therapy. I'm trying to tell you the truth.
My mic is different. Usually I have a mic, but it's coming out of my computer.
Heed my warnings. I'm trying to tell y'all. You know what? I want y'all to just stay in y'all little bubble. Think what you want to think. It don't matter.
That nigga tripping, man.
No, you finally get somebody to tell you the truth, and you gotta let them believe what it's ignorance is probably better for most people anyway, to be honest with you.
Because they can't handle the truth.
It's better to not know. It's better to not know.
Yep.
Let me see. That's true. I read that one.
No, he's not answering that question anymore.
When she giving you that 3,000 and get off while she doing you, bro, it's different. Slimmy don't want us to see him chewing those chicken bones. Be careful. There's a woman that act like that with every guy, a new lust, love every week, can't even be faithful wives addicted to falling in love. Habibi, and make them and then make that's what it's called, Habibi. And then make the best wings. Molly girl, you look so pretty.
Oh, thank you.
What up, Mrs. K? I ain't seen you in a while. Anton, respectfully, did you unlock your wife or did you unlock multiple women before you got married?
I'm the lawyer. I step in. HR. Carrie's not here. He's not answering that question.
No, I don't. One thing that y'all don't know
Objection.
about me, one thing that you'll know about me is that I do not kiss and tell. I don't believe in that. I don't believe in naming names. I don't believe in being specific or anything like that. I don't believe in that. So when I talk, I just talk in general. I don't get into all of that. So I stay out of that shit. I hate when guys say who they slept with or anything like that. I just don't believe in that. That's just one for me personally. I don't believe in talking specifics about who you've done what with and any of that type of stuff. So
facts.
And we said it. Me and Slimmy said it. We said we've seen it firsthand, secondhand, third, all of that shit. So I just don't believe in that. Anyways, let's go into the next video. All right, y'all ready? This is gonna be fun. Wait, did I put up this one already? Oh, yeah.
Ready, break.
That moment.
The question is, I'm not even gonna put it at the bottom. The question is, can you marry a person or get into a relationship with a person that may not be healed or may not be where they're supposed to be, but it's still smart to get into a relationship with them, understanding that you can get them to the space where they need to be? Is it okay to talk to a broken person or to a person that may not necessarily be ready for a relationship and still have a fruitful situation in the long run?
Nope.
Why are you looking like that, Quinn?
I was waiting for some context. I think she just said no and stopped talking.
I thought Molly was about to say something. That's why I stopped. But no, like that's not gonna lead to nothing healthy, man. Like you gotta let the damaged people heal. Don't deal with nobody who's damaged. You gotta let them heal. That shit gonna lead to something toxic. And in all reality, you deal with somebody who's damaged, that shit might fuck you up. That shit might backfire and then you toxic. and they toxic. That's a bad combination. Don't deal with nobody who ain't healed, just like you shouldn't be dealing with anybody who, if you're not healed. Like y'all gotta like get that shit together. The only reason she didn't like how things was looking is because she really wasn't ready for no relationship. She wasn't ready to be held accountable.
He was masculine apparently, because it's like, who else have you been dealing with? Because that's normal.
Yeah. Yep. Like any dude that wants the best for you, he has to hold you accountable. He has to figure out what you're gonna do when you bring forth adversity. He gonna want to know. He gonna want to know, like, yo, when I tell her to do this and she don't like it, how's she gonna react? Dudes want to know that type of shit. At least dudes who want a healthy relationship moving forward. They're not just gonna let you do whatever the fuck you want to do. No, they're gonna be like, hey, this is the standards that I got. This is what I want done. This is when I want it done. You will do it, or we're not together. It'd be that simple for some guys.
Sound like she had beta man before. Because it's like they just letting you do whatever you want to do. You're not being held accountable for anything as an adult woman.
Yeah, that's wild.
And he has to basically like raise you up. I don't have the time to be trying to fix somebody.
Yeah.
Or heal them or work with them through, especially like, how old are we?
Why is Quentin looking like that?
Like what?
Quentin, what do you think about this?
I think that no, it's not advisable. I think hurt people hurt people. So no, don't do it. Let them deal with their own issues outside of a relationship all day, every day. Mental health is real in 2025. People need to get that shit together before they bring anybody into their sphere.
How do you know if somebody is healed?
You can tell by their actions.
No,
just talking to somebody, like you say, just let niggas talk and just listen. Then you can figure it out pretty easy.
I don't know if you I don't know about that.
I think you got to bring up scenarios. You got to bring up scenarios to find out exactly what's going on with them. You don't have to ask like, yo.
You're not gonna tell the truth. You're not gonna tell the truth.
It's ways to find out though.
Like what?
So you might have to trigger them in a way or gaslight them.
Oh shit, you toxic, Slimmy.
No. I don't mean in a way where you offending them, but I'm saying like you might have to ask some things like maybe what do you think about DV? Like maybe you might have to do this shit in a different way in this day and age. Like you can start sending memes, like not memes, but like different reels and stuff to touch on these situations. Like just to find out. Like that's what I'll be doing.
There's some memes. You said memes?
Not memes, but like the stuff that we that we
like
have
watching
in the
some
group chat.
content.
Yeah, they're like the stuff that we send in the group chat. Like you just send that like, what you think about this? You know what I'm saying? Like you could just find out information and probe in that way. We in a different day and age. You don't gotta always ask things outright. And then you can start finding out like, okay. And then you keep that in mind later. You bring it back up. Like, so what happened with that? You know, that you know, there's ways to find out. You gotta be somewhat of a detective, you know, to like really get certain shit out. Cause you like if you just leave it there, I think Anton is right to a certain degree. You might not get the truth. So you got to probe, but you got to probe the right way.
But do I even care?
What you mean?
It depends on what you want out of the woman.
Yeah,
you gotta care.
If you care a lot.
Why do I care?
I ain't trying to deal with no unhealed woman. She gonna be
Why not?
problematic.
If she's just there for a good time, not a long time, then that's a different.
What difference do it make?
No.
I'll deal with the unhealed woman if I'm just trying to clap some cheeks. 100%.
I don't know. You do too good of a job, shit. She ain't
Those spirits transfer.
She gonna be clingy. Yeah, and that shit too.
Your life will start falling apart. You don't know why, because
you
took on
soul
somebody
tie
else's demons.
bullshit.
No, it's not even about a soul tie. You start looking at things and people as spirits.
No, that's
you ain't gonna just let anybody touch you. You're not gonna just touch anybody. Because then you're gonna wonder why certain things is happening in your life and you can't make sense of it. But
yep, that's true.
You done stuck your penis in a demon.
That's true. That is 100% true. You are so accurate on that, Molly.
That shit happened to me straight up.
We see how chaotic the world is. Everybody has OnlyFans now.
That shit ain't funny. Oh, you fuck around with the wrong one and you don't even know what's going on. You just like, yo, what the fuck? Like,
this is why showering is important. Even somebody hugging you, like you better
spiritual
hygiene.
Hell yeah.
Wash it off.
Spiritual hygiene?
Yes. Yes.
We can only see 1% of what's around us. 99% we can't see. That's in the invisible realm. Imagine how much things we can't see that's just attaching to us. That's how I see it. I don't let just anybody come in my house. I don't.
That is so true.
Damn, Quentin bounced.
Bye, Quentin. You got to get them demons out of here. Bye. We banished
Did he leave on purpose?
I don't think so. He was doing something. Oh, okay, there you go.
Made me
no, she's right. Molly is right.
Yeah, no, I agree with her. Like
Molly is accurate as hell. She is 100% right.
Yeah, you can't fuck
I'm
around.
Sorry,
with
we didn't talk about spirituals transferring.
These men wonder why they can't get hired or they can't get their money up past it.
No, she
you
is.
You gotta suck it,
right,
bitch. Just extracting your energy and you don't know it.
Yep. People, and then like people be going to energy harvest, they don't even realize it. Yep.
It's spiritual warfare out here. You better peep. You better peep.
I'm gonna keep it 100. It was this when back when I was still in the warehouses, I was at Amazon. I remember this shit so vividly. This woman was just like, "Hey man, I don't even know what made her ask me this." I used to talk to everybody on the line, but this shit bothered me. She was like, "No, it wasn't at Amazon. This shit was on fucking Clubhouse. This shit was on Clubhouse." Anton, you remember that shit? When that woman was in the room with us and she was telling us about that dude on there. This dude's name was I ain't gonna say his name. I can't remember it anyway.
Oh,
he was trying to do, what is that called? Your spirit is over here. Your body is here. What is that? Astral projection.
I might not have been in that room, Sonny.
Man,
I'm pretty sure I wasn't there that day.
Man, this shit was insane. She was talking about this dude had a big following on Clubhouse, and people thought
I wasn't there, Sonny. I'm pretty sure I would have left that room anyway.
No, we started it.
Yeah, but I probably left.
And dude they started talking about this. He was a shaman. That's what it was. He was a shaman on there. And this dude was trying to do astral projection on her. I was like, what the I can't remember the girl's name though.
I do voodoo.
Yeah, this dude was trying to do astral projection on her, man. This shit was wild.
I get weary of like there are certain women that you can see and you can like I remember when I had went out to California and I did an interview with a girl and I pulled up to the spot. So I pulled up to her spot to do the interview. And I was just looking around and shit. It just didn't feel good. Like, it was just like, you know what I'm saying? Like those, you know how you could just like be around people or whatever, or you look around and then the deeper the conversation get, you could tell they into some other shit that they and then what really caught me was when I wound up meeting their assistant. They had an assistant. And I never even aired this interview or anything like that. I just kind of trashed it. I still got it, but I trashed it. I met their assistant, and then their assistant wound up being like a trans person.
Oh, hell no.
And everything, every single thing. And it's funny because when I went out there, I was supposed to be interviewing with Marcellus Wiley. So I was out there in California to take care of some business. And Marcellus Wiley hit me up. Actually, not Marcellus Wiley. Somebody else hit me up. Marcellus Wiley's homeboy hit me up, and we were supposed to connect. Marcellus Wiley wound up losing his voice because he coached like his son's football and all of this other type of stuff. But I also had some other girl that hit me up that I was supposed to go out there and do the interview. So I went out there and did her interview, and I never aired it. And that shit was weird, bro. It was weird. It was so weird. And you know, she started talking in a conversation about like sexual stuff, and that's when I started really paying attention to like different cities and different areas like Hollywood and all of that shit and how people be getting turned out and stuff. I was like, man, this area, this city is just like crazy. Like LA and all of that shit. I could see how people get too deep into them parties, and you know what I'm saying? They start finding themselves in them situations, and they start doing all of that shit. Next thing you know, they're part of Diddy files and shit. I could see how people deep dive into that space because they too overly curious, bro. They too into some shit. Like it ain't even on some regular men, women. Oh man, I'm fucking with you. I like you type stuff. They gotta go deep. You know what I'm saying? They start doing all of this wild shit, and then they start talking about. I was like, man, get the fuck out of here, bro. And it's funny because Rita was with me, and when we got in the car, I was like, that shit was weird as hell. It just was weird. It was so weird, bro. Weird as hell. You can meet women a lot of times, or you can meet people in the streets, and you could just see them like, damn, that shit a little too out there. Like I don't want that shit. I don't want to be around that shit. So, yeah, man, y'all gotta be careful, man. Be careful who you put your dick in, bro. That shit might fall off.
Even with a condom.
More now than ever. And it makes me think about that girl you did a review on, Anton, who had the herpes on her mouth, her vagina, and her anus.
Yep.
And she's still getting bussed down. You know she is.
Because it's still
with her active herpes outbreaks.
Wait, what?
Seriously, no, that's real. Dudes still be going through it.
She said she was having an active outbreaks as she was recording that video.
When I interviewed remember when I did that? I don't know if y'all caught that.
The HIV lady.
I did an interview with a girl that had HIV.
Yeah, I remember that.
And she fucking got married.
Yeah.
To a dude that didn't have HIV.
And had a baby.
He had it.
And no, he didn't. He didn't have it. And they had a baby together. Because she said that the medication that she was taking had suppressed a whole lot, but he's still seen it through. He still went and got with her.
Wait a minute. This whole time I thought he had it too.
No.
Yo, this nigga.
It's people having sex with people with HIV.
That is.
And don't know it.
That there is 1,000% proof of what Molly just said. That was, I ain't gonna say it because, yeah, you did the interview with her, but yeah, that's the proof. Yeah. That's the proof. Ain't no motherfucking way.
That's what I'm saying.
You can't look at her and
ain't no
see
way
it.
you in your right mind gonna keep dealing with this somebody. Like once you find that out, you just like, oh, okay. I'll talk to you later.
Blimey, you would be surprised. You see the number is going up with HIV. It's not stopping. They're trying to normalize it so people can feel more comfortable about the fact that they're living with HIV and herpes.
Thanks. So
they want it to be accepted. Oh, just take this PrEP and people are like, oh,
yeah. Hell yeah.
I'm happy I stay at home and just.
Shit, I'll be outside, so
it's too wild out here. It's too wild.
Let me say I'll be outside.
It's problematic, man.
It's problematic.
Man, this whole time, maybe I don't see how during. Maybe I wasn't paying attention to a certain part of that video, man. I was watching it live though, because I was in the chat.
Yo,
And she says she don't have to tell people like if she don't want to.
if you want to see some crazy shit, all you got to do is go to one of the big four cities. Like go to LA, New York, Miami, or like a fucking Houston or something like that, right? Or even you can even go to Atlanta.
No, Atlanta and Houston they cool to me, man.
And listen, bro,
New York,
go outside and walk around, like walk in the really, really popular areas. If you in Houston, what is it, the Galleria? Go to that shit. Like if you're in Miami, go to South Beach. Like I was walking around, we was walking around yesterday, and we was going to get something to eat. Five sassy motherfuckers. All holding hands. They sit at the table, they kissing on each other. It just looked nasty. It just looked like it looked crazy. It looks crazy. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, oh, y'all just kissed each other. It look crazy, bro. It is, man. It's some crazy shit, bro. Like you could just feel it. You could feel it in the air sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. And then they got Dwayne Wade's son covering the
That
17 magazine.
Yes.
You said what?
Like this is a demonic gay spirit touching these folks.
It is.
It's taking souls, snatching souls up.
It is. I seen Dwayne Wade's son on 17 magazine on the cover. Yep.
Out of all the little girls that he took that opportunity from.
Yep.
What boys is sitting there reading 17 magazine? When I was growing up reading that, there was not one boy ever.
Yep.
So we see who their target audience is now.
That is true. That is absolutely true. When I was coming up, we used to read damn, I might be showing my age. We used to read Maxim.
Oh yeah.
And Jet.
Maxim, Jet magazine.
Ebony, what was it? Ebony Essence. Or Essence?
We used to read that shit.
That was Ebony.
I remember Maxim used to throw parties. They threw a Super Bowl party when they did the Super Bowl in Detroit. That was crazy. That was a crazy party. All of the football players was there. A bunch of politicians was there. That was before social media really, really got big. So
It's getting crazy. Yeah. And then they pushing it on the world.
The world been like that. This in Africa probably the last places that ain't.
Africa is
it's in Africa. They get in Africa.
Let me tell you something, bro.
You say what?
In a lot of parts in Africa, that shit is the worst in the world, bro.
Huh?
Slimmy, where you been at, bro? Africa has the highest AIDS rate in the world. Number one. Number two, in certain parts of Africa, if you're a girl or if you're a woman, you can't walk the streets by yourself. You will get raped. It's normal in parts of Africa for them to try to get rid of their AIDS through babies.
Well, I thought that was because they
doing it to underage kids. Yes, they do. Bro, Africa has some of the most demonic shit there ever.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot walk around as a woman at night. You by default, you are getting taken, nigga.
Wow.
Y'all didn't know that?
No, I didn't know this.
In certain parts of Africa?
Well, no, I'm talking about homosexuality though. It's not prominent.
You don't think that they rubbing skins?
No.
Oh yeah, it's out there.
It's not. It's one of the last places that it's prominent at though.
Man, listen, bro.
I saw something. I think it was Ghana. They were talking about their LGBT parade.
What?
Now leader is saying, now leader in the chat say, African Americans always say Africa. Okay, so we can talk about how gay motherfuckers here in America. And we can talk about how gay your sassy country is. Fuck your country, bitch. Don't give a fuck about no Africa. Give a fuck about I ain't never been there. I'm an American.
Well, it's a continent.
I'm American, nigga. I don't give a fuck about Africa. I don't give a fuck about Canada. I don't give a fuck about Ukraine. Care nothing about none of y'all. Y'all always think that we care about y'all, like we supposed to hold y'all in high esteem because we black. No, bitch, you're African. I'm American. I speak American, not English, nigga.
Well, leaders, he from Africa? What part of Africa he from?
Niggas always think I'm supposed to give you a special pass. If I could talk about what happened here in America, I could talk about what happened in your bitch ass country too. Your bitch ass continent.
Why does he think we can't talk about Africa though?
Why do we think it's only black people in Africa? Elon Musk is African.
Man, listen. Everybody get this word.
There's so many white people down there.
Why would Africa be
and stop raping all y'all women, bitch.
Hey man, chill, that's hot. Chill.
Nigga, get some control of your country.
Hey,
get mad at us because we civilized humans over here and we know how to walk the streets without getting our dick hard.
And truth be told, China is colonizing Africa, so I don't know.
No, get mad at the
let
Chinese.
The pro-black go. They gotta go.
They own y'all streets. Get mad at Chinese. Don't get mad at me. I don't own nothing on there. I don't want nothing in your bitch ass country, in your bitch ass continent.
No, we saying the continent, DMV. Chill. Now leader gone. Oh, you said I'm Nigerian and Russian. Oh.
I don't give a fuck what he is. I don't like Nigeria either. How about that? I don't like Russia either.
Nobody's exempt from.
And I don't believe that you're Nigerian and Russian because that means that your Nigerian daddy is fucking on a Russian woman. No, that's not true. You ain't Nigerian Russian, nigga. They don't even like you. They ain't even close. They not even rocking like that. I don't believe that you're Nigerian and Russian at all. Not even a little bit.
Damn, how many Africans is in here? This dude talking about go back to Detroit and these niggas mad.
Nah, this whole country is mine, bitch. Fucking African booty scratcher.
Hey, yo, you remember that shit?
The thing is, like, Africa is not all black though. So what's the fight about?
Man, why was that always the ultimate insult? It's the roast people in the cipher with that. It was over, boy. You called somebody African booty scratch. It was over. Oh man, that shit is universal.
I don't even like black culture in the United States of America. What makes you think you exempt? Everybody get this word. I went off on white people today and yesterday on our Millionaire Morning Show. Why everybody want to be special? Ain't nobody special. Everybody get these jokes. Everybody get this word. Fuck you.
No one is exempt.
So, no, I don't got no you likely. No, I don't, bitch. I ain't got no Nigerian in me. You likely got Nigerian in. No, I don't, nigga. Fuck you. I'm American. That's it. I'm from America. My dad from America. My grandfather from America. My great grandfather is right here, bitch. Right in Dawson, Georgia. I still got family down there right now. I don't even like going down there to visit them. So I'm damn sure I ain't gonna go and visit you. Come to Africa. Nope. Go on a safari to see where the lions and the tigers are. Nope. I don't trust you niggas. Y'all got too much voodoo, and every time nigga. Nope. Went to Jamaica and Ochos Rios. Didn't trust them motherfuckers over there either. Hell no. Hell out of here. Y'all got it. Closest I'm getting to any of y'all is going to a African festival. There'd be some fire acts up there, but that's it.
Woo. There'd be some fire women too. Shit.
Yeah, they do.
God damn.
They be smelling like
Chill. Chill. Man, that was a quick trigger. Ready to violate, man. It was ready to violate.
And I will tell you also that I don't know if they told y'all. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That Nigerian food is nasty, bro.
Oh shit.
That Nigerian food is nasty as hell, bro. It's a Nigerian restaurant that's in my building. That shit look nasty as hell, man. I was like, dog, I ain't never. We got this running joke. Me and the security guard, the one that be sleeping in my building. We got this running joke. He was like, man, you ever had that Nigerian food over there? I said, nah, dog. He's like, yeah, it ain't good. Man, listen, I see how they do their food and stuff. Keep on walking outside with some sandals on. It's the wintertime. Now you got sandals on, nigga.
I ain't gonna lie, I wear my slides in the wintertime.
No, not outside.
It was like -4 the other day, and I had on shorts and a hoodie and some slides.
Nah, I'm good. Y'all got it. And I go off on everybody. I go off on Hebrew Israelites. I go off on white people, black people, Asian people. All of y'all.
Nobody is exempt.
Everybody getting it. So you know what y'all can do.
I don't know why they get so mad over Africa.
And they're gonna deport you, bitch. Better have your papers right.
What the fuck's going on right now?
Keep on eating chickens in Springfield.
Dear heavens.
Ducks and geese.
And the cats.
And cats.
Stop.
They love Africa, but they coming over here to America. So.
Oh man, y'all can get this work too. I don't think I ever went off on Africans before. This might be my first time. Have I been off on? I went off on them before. I have. Okay, so it's not the first time. So y'all should be used to it. Y'all should be used to it. Anyways, y'all got any other thoughts?
No, man, this
Africans don't even tip. That's the main thing I don't like about you motherfuckers. Y'all so goddamn cheap. Keep on bringing your ashy feet culture over here and not tipping. Y'all should pay them a livable wage. You cheap motherfuckers. Learn to pull out your African Zimbabwe dollars and tip appropriately. Keep on wanting American women and don't want to tip. I Nigeria, I don't tip. Tip, nigga. Sick of you motherfuckers.
Slim asleep?
I don't tip. We don't like tip. Never want to tip. They never tip, bro. I don't know why they don't tip. They so cheap. They're so cheap.
Probably don't have money.
They be having money. They be doing really well.
Oh,
They do really well.
scamming
A lot of
money.
them do really well, and they never tip.
Terrible.
Anyways, Any final thoughts?
Tip, niggas.
Man, know these people, not women. Know these people that you're dealing with, man. Stop just
take
dealing
showers daily.
And don't talk to women from Louisiana. They got a nice accent, but they do voodoo down there.
Yeah, glow.
Oh, shit.
Honestly,
When you got a girl from Louisiana, why you turn your camera off?
No, man. I'll turn my camera off because of what you
the women from Louisiana, they don't they not right, bro. They not right. Them hoes is wrong. There's something wrong with them.
All right, them hoes is wrong.
They are, man. A lot of them, they got that. They got a lot of voodoo in their spirit, bro. Who'll give us your nah? I can't do it right because y'all making me laugh. I'll do it later. Anyways, women from Louisiana is wrong. Something is wrong with them, bro. You know what? I'm about to before we get off. Let me stereotype all women. Women from Louisiana got demons. Women from Miami, they fake. They all like they're made up. You know what I'm saying? Miami is the new Los Angeles. Hoes in Los Angeles is homeless.
Damn.
They do, bro. They be homeless as fuck. Women in the South. All right, so it's a bunch of different parts of the South. So I'm gonna come back to the South. Women in the East is hood rats. A lot of the women in the East are hood rats. I'm gonna point out all of the bad things that I don't like about the women in different regions. Women in the East are hood rats. Women in the Northwest, in the West and the North, like the Portlands, the Seattles, and stuff like that, they all fucking weirdos, bro. All them hoes is weirdos. Seriously, they weird as fuck. Those are the weirdest women ever. So if you go over on the West Coast, but you head north, all of them hoes is weird, and you might get a chick with a dick. All right. If you head over to the East, all of them hoes is hood, man. They all hood. You might find a Dominican that talk just like a black woman, but she look good as hell. She just don't. She unruly. She is absolutely unruly. Them women over on the East, especially New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Philadelphia. If you get a chick from Philadelphia, she probably addicted to fentanyl. All right. She got a fentanyl problem. If you get a chick over in the Midwest, the best chicks to get is the chicks in the Midwest. But the women in the Midwest, a lot of them is overweight. That's the problem with the chicks in the Midwest. Chicks in the Midwest, they got it's more than a fupa. It's not quite a front butt, but a lot of them got fupas.
Marsupial.
Yeah. And and I'm gonna also tell you something about the women in the Midwest. The white women are big. White women on the West Coast are slimmer. White women down in the Miami and in the South, they're a little better. The white women in the Midwest are the worst, though. Those are the worst white women in the United States of America. Is Midwest white women. Midwest white women are those are white men throwaways. Those are white men's throwaways, Midwest white women. All right. Now, if you start to move down south, all right. Most white women in like Arkansas, Mississippi, those type of places, a lot of those type of women are inbreds. All right. So it's a very big chance that they're children of people that are related that had them as children. Sometimes they have deformities. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro. And most of the time it's in small towns and stuff like that. I'm telling y'all what I've experienced and what I've seen in my travels. If you move like a little farther over, well, okay. Atlanta and Houston is the same thing. All right. You're going to get high STDs. Most of them got herpes. Chlamydia is running rampant, and definitely a high HIV rate. So if you're dealing with any black women from those areas, make sure you get them tested. A lot of baby hairs. Seriously, a lot of baby hairs. Lots of cheap BBLs. That's very cheap BBLs. Women that a lot of women in Atlanta fly to Miami to get BBLs, but they don't have the proper care. And so then they start looking like Mariah Moore. All right. Very cheap BBLs. Very weird ants. They look like ants. Their bodies are very deformed. It's a weird situation. Where did I miss? The best type of black women, where do you find them? You could probably find them in like Raleigh, North Carolina,
Baltimore.
You head up. No, don't deal with no chick from Baltimore. You deal with a chick from Baltimore, you might get shot. She probably got a record, and she probably got a felony on her.
What's going on in North Dakota?
I haven't been to North Dakota.
I don't even think they got black people in North Dakota.
I was gonna say that, like, their black population is probably very small.
If you head over to like southeast-ish, you head over to like the Carolinas, you head over into that area, and then if you start to like navigate over to like Tennessee, those are probably some of the dopest. And then you go up to the Midwest, those are some of the dopest black women. They just like they can eat a little bit more. They put some weight on. They do. They eat a lot. They eat like black women in Virginia is cool too. Shout out to the black women in Virginia. But they do. They eat a little bit more. So, but they don't say that they fat. They say that they big boned. Tampa women. Tampa women are gorgeous. Women in Tampa are gorgeous. Shout out to Tampa. Because Tampa ain't as fake as Miami. Miami got better weather, but Tampa, they got some, it's more normalized, and there's some gorgeous women down there in Tampa. So shout out to Tampa. And I think that's about it. I think I covered most of the United States of America. Tennessee women, not Memphis. Nashville black women in Nashville is dope. So I think I covered most of the United States of America. Chicago. When I said Midwest, Chicago is not a part of the Midwest no more. We divesting ourselves from Chicago. We're not in Chicago. Chicago has been cast out from the Midwest. So.
Where Messi at? He ain't gonna like that shit. He ain't gonna like that shit at all.
So I think that's it. Anything else, y'all, before we wrap up? What about Texas outside of Houston? I like Dallas. I think that Dallas is too liberal.
Austin's a liberal as fuck too.
Yeah, I haven't been. Austin is LA light.
Yep, 100%.
And outside of that, I would like to go to. I want to go to San Antonio because Charles Barkley said that they like churros and they got some big women in San Antonio. So
there's a whole bunch of Mexicans in that bitch.
In San Antonio?
Yep, a whole bunch of Mexicans. Hispanic population, shall I say.
Well, I'm gonna wait until Tom Holman put a bounty on everybody, and then I'm gonna go visit.
That's where the gateway to the Air Force is.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait. So I haven't really been to Alabama like that. I was supposed to go over there from Biloxi. So
I go to Alabama once a year.
Do you? What do you think about Alabama?
Racing. I go to Leeds. This is where Charles Barkley is from, Leeds, Alabama.
Yeah.
They got like a big racetrack down there.
Yeah, I'm gonna check it out.
It's the largest motorcycle museum in the world.
I do like Oklahoma. Well, Oklahoma women, they all they like
country. They all like, country. The like black ones are country.
Oklahoma women are whores.
The fuck?
The white women all want you to. They all want.
That was wild when they were like, "I'm pregnant. I don't know the daddy. It's one of those two." That shit was fucking weird, bro.
Oklahoma is the home of the threesomes. All of the white men want black men to bust down their women in Oklahoma. So. Shout out to Oklahoma.
This is wow.
Shout out to Tornado Alley.
Stand up.
They say you can have my girl. I was like, I don't want that ugly bitch.
Anton, log off, bro. Anton's delirious right now.
That's what I said. Did I not say that? I said, why would I want her? She look like a fucking Komodo dragon. He said, well, do you want her? No, I don't want that flat back. Booty look like a briefcase. Get her the fuck out of here, bro. So I'm going to my hotel room, bro. I'm out of here. Shout out to OKC, though. Y'all had some cool people up in there. Y'all had some cool people up in OKC. Y'all had a dope, kind of like it was like a river walk type thing.
It's called a canal.
It's called
a canal.
Shout out to the canal.
But we do have the Olympics. All the water sports is gonna be in Oklahoma, like the rowing and all that shit. It's gonna be in Oklahoma. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So what about
Hawaii? Lit in this bitch.
Women from Hawaii are poor and they're being gentrified.
No, they're not. They gotta pay like $10 for a gallon of milk in Hawaii. They ain't poor.
That's what makes them poor, is because it's unaffordable. They can't afford to still live there. They're taking over Hawaii. It's not their fault, but they running
being colonized.
Yeah, they're running everybody out of Hawaii in order to make it a new rich people's islands. So they taking over Hawaii, and so the women from Hawaii, they're very beautiful, but they're poor. They being ran out of their own city. So
that's crazy.
What about women in they say women in Arizona? They old. They all old. Even the young women act old because it's a retiree town.
Oh yeah.
They're all old.
Isn't that where Pop the Balloon is?
Yep. Yep.
In this bitch.
Well, you should go on there just for fun.
And
you like the show.
One married man to another. Why don't you wear your wedding? Why don't
pop
you wear
every woman? No intentions on staying. You ain't about to talk shit to me, nigga.
I don't care about my
fucked up.
I don't wear
jewelry. If I would on Pop the Balloon, nigga, I would be getting clipped up for the next 2 months.
I'm with it.
Cause these bitches ain't about to say shit about me.
I'll sign you up.
These bitches ain't got to say. My occupation, I'm gonna say I'm a cannabis farmer.
Why are people so obsessed with men wearing rings? I don't understand that. I thought rings was more of a woman thing.
It doesn't even matter.
It
doesn't. Really, does it?
It doesn't. Men that wear, if you wear a ring, you get more motion. I tell you that.
I would say you can still cheat with a ring.
Yeah, you get more motion.
Yeah, I was looking at never mind.
So I've never worn a ring. I think I wore a ring like maybe 4 times in my life. 2 of them was to meetings and at work. I'm not into it. I'm just not into jewelry. I don't wear jewelry, bro. I don't wear chains. I don't wear rings. I don't wear anything but a watch. That's all I wear. So, anyways, any other thoughts for you guys? You so sleepy?
You know the best team in basketball, right?
Huh? Nah.
You know the best team in basketball, right?
Y'all gotta win the title.
Don't matter. Right now, we the best team in basketball.
It do matter. I think OKC might be better than y'all, to be honest with you, though.
They ain't winning shit. They ain't winning shit.
We'll see.
They fuck around and get knocked out the first round.
We'll see.
I think
that ain't gonna happen. But
I think the Cavs need another piece, and I ain't no way in hell y'all getting past Boston. So
we just whooped them.
No, in the playoffs.
We definitely whooping them in the playoffs.
Yeah, we just whooped them too. We whooped them. We just won eight games in a row. Pistons on an 8-game winning streak. They just beat Boston last night. That don't mean nothing.
The JB y'all coach, y'all ain't going nowhere.
Y'all not going nowhere either. As long as the Cavs is in the East. I mean, as long as Boston is in the East, y'all not going nowhere either.
Shit, you gonna see.
Y'all can't beat Boston. You will never beat Boston ever.
You gonna see.
We seen last night. I mean, we seen last series last year, and we're gonna see again. Donovan Mitchell ain't never gonna be able to carry a team to a championship. I hate to tell y'all that, bro.
Facts.
Hate to say it. Anyways, let me read some of the super chats and I'll get y'all up out of here. I learned a little more about Molly every week. What did you learn this week about Molly?
Teacher.
Oh, yeah. You'll see signs a person's healed through dialogue, their disposition, outlook on life, actions, spiritual well-being. Time will reveal all. Yes, that's true. Time does tell all. Molly on point is called auric field, microcosmic orbit in the Eastern world. There's a lot of things we can't see with the naked eye that exists in the ethereal realm. You don't like that, Quentin?
Not at all.
New York is a beast. It is not the same. A lot of gay men out here. Most people in the mainstream media are in a demonic spell. That's why you must be in a God spell, aka the gospel. No disrespect, Anton, just a question. Never none taken. People don't care with no regard. People don't care with no regard for their health or others. Chicks getting bust down 1 week and eating their roommate's box on a daily. Ninjas are on foul shit too. Protect yourself at all costs. Uganda banned LGBT practices. Another country will lock you up if you openly sweet too. If you openly sweet. Hat to the back, no glasses. Anton built like Eric Spears. Bro, you too funny. I dare you to an African accent. Nope. Give us your African accent, Anton. Nope. Carrie somewhere at home watching the stream, shaking her head at Anton right now. The thought of that got me crying. Yeah, Carrie gonna be mad at me. I knew I wanted to work in. See, this is what happened when you don't have people to police you. I knew I wanted to work in oil and gas. Anton, you're definitely not lying about women in the Midwest, especially you got a lot of big, sloppy white women with lice jumping out there. Out their head, I see a lot of that in Grand Rapids, Michigan. I like Grand Rapids. Grand Rapids got a good beer scene. Like Reggie Lewis said, we got y'all through y'all shift. Shout out to everybody that worked the late night shift and rocking out. Y'all can take these jokes. Any other thoughts before we get up out of here, y'all?
Everybody have a good weekend.
Oh yeah, enjoy y'all weekend, man.
Watch out for the other person.
The other person.
Watch out for the other person.
I like that. It said, "Oh, you do? No, I don't know about that. Sammy look like Tom Shep from Above the Rim. Sammy, you do got Tom Shep. You look like Tom Shep.
They be saying I look like Leon. I don't see it though.
That's Tom Shep.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't see it.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah, I see it. Yep, I see it.
All dark-skinned dudes don't look alike, man.
Yes, they do, nigga.
You look like Shep, Slimmy.
Yeah, without the Jerry curl.
Stop talking shit to Tupac, bro. We don't like that shit, bro. That's your brother. What happened to Skip?
What Skip say to him? What he say to him? What he say to him? We still got it, Shep.
Oh my God. All right, man. We out. We love y'all. Peace.